season. Thought I would miss her, it's better you leaving. I don't go turn with speed limits, I'm speeding. I let lil' bro drop the vert, got him cheesing. You cannot merge in this lane cause you too slow. Show your bitch it's a drop in, it's a two though. She going stupid inside of this coupe though. Could've have really been D with no Juco. Seem like it's every month, give me a new hoe. X-ray my heart, doctor told me it's too froze. Know I'm a dog with the hundreds of blue nose. If it ain't money, it's might if I do go. Found out she stripping, got job, got a new hoe. Want me to cuff her, but she need to do more. She had on clothes when she slot, told her lose more. Give it with music, she hit in the blue note. Watch me get 6 zeros in front of Uno. Turn them both down, I had hit them with 2 notes. Walk like that nigga, big body like sumo. Bag every day, I wake up and need 2 more. I can't speak if she born, they be hitting me up. I don't care, we ignoring. I was hitting the blunt, all of a sudden I'm snoring. Go from city to city as if I was torn. Look like Michael Jordan, like the GOAT, I'm scoring. Condo in the morning, double cup, I'm pouring. I could write a story, rewrite Finding Dory. Rated R is gory, piped a lot of foreigns. Take a chance, now a nigga getting real checks. Said she love me and it hasn't been a year yet. Who want to smoke cause I don't need a reason. He got a lung and we stopping his breathing. No strings attached cause it's scoreless this season. Thought I would miss her, it's better you leaving. I don't go turn with speed limits, I'm speeding. I let lil' bro drop the vert, got him cheesing. I'm in the booth and we dropping. This just a hobby that nobody's stopping. Don't fuck with talk, but the foreigns we copping. Sit back and watch my success like a rocket. Fire come first and the smoke, you can't stop it. Load the clip right, never forget to cock it. Bitch from Atlanta, she watching, she stalking. No bitch can have my heart, you know I locked it. Yeah, gotta watch my friends, I'll take care of my enemies. They wanna be me, they love me, my mini-me's. Here for a while, so ain't no getting rid of me. You wanna what a relation, you kidding me. Can't even fool me once you was not getting me. Linger the spot like I'm leaving a hint in me. I keep a spare with these hoes, you not pinning me. When I be smoking exotic, that's really me. Monday through Friday, I chill on the weekends. Heard that water is deep, I'm still breathing. If you can't tell, I head hopped in the deep end. Fake niggas lurking, they watching, they creeping. Evil can't touch me, I won't let it seep in. Taking these risks like nobody, I'm leaping. Don't compare me to these niggas, you reaching. Hoes cannot stick but the guala, I'm keeping. Take a chance, now a nigga getting real checks. Said she love me and it hasn't been a year yet. Who want to smoke cause I don't need a reason. He got a lung, then we stopping his breathing. No strings attached cause it's scoreless this season. Thought I would miss her, it's better you leaving. I don't go turn with speed limits, I'm speeding. I let lil' bro drop the vert, got him cheesing.
Turn me up, Slime.
Yeah. I'm packing a swisher. Money been rolling in like it's for dinner. Name me a hoe, any hoe, I don't miss her. I got no feeling, it's hard to remember. Sound like a vet to these other beginners. Start the beat, I be walking in winter. Ran up my cash, people think I'm a lender. Kicked out my snow bunny cause of my temper. Living my life, sometimes felt like a genius. Done this before, deja vu, I've been seeing this. Niggas in second, I nickname them Venus. Can't hear these niggas, are they speaking English? They with the green, but the blue be the cleanest. Play with my money, you'll think I'm the meanest. She want relations, but don't think I peep shit. Thought it was sweet till I told her to leave, bitch. Smoke all the peace, so I roll up the lemonade. Stay on the move, do whatever they give me pay. Look for my K, but don't need it to save the day. Sip on this drink, niggas sipping on haterade. You just an extra while I'm getting paid to stay. Line up the blunts of exotic, no tape of fate. Attributes maxed out like I got a player made. Get bitches energy, something like Gatorade. If you know, you know. I be in and out of banks like a chauffeur Jove. I got cash to my right hand, left is the pole. Making money while I'm asleep, so I'm dreaming some more. Cut her off, she gon' find in the streets to be cold. Gave her back what she can't be receiving these hoes. And the drop top blessed be receiving these goals. I ain't selling shit forever, had a key to my soul, yeah. Rolling the dough like I'm packing a swisher. Money been rolling in like it's for dinner. Name me a hoe, any hoe, I don't miss her. I got no feeling, it's hard to remember. Sound like a vet to these other beginners. Start the beat, I be walking in winter. Ran up my cash, people think I'm a lender. Kicked out my snow bunny cause of my temper. I'm in the coupe with no service. Roll a blunt passing truckers who nervous. Looks deceiving but my eyes stay working. Ran the bag up, bitch, did it on purpose. Some of my life won't work, nigga perfect. Say she wanna go back, now who hurtin'? I won't speak on the past, I got curtains. I'ma just run with the back and keep splurging. Plenty of fakes, but I'm me, I'm one person. I don't post on my story, they lurking. Only digging my back for a purpose. What the fuck I look like buying purses? All these hoes think they deserve a Birkin. Cause she get on her knees and start perking. Then go back to her friends and start chirping. Fuck a relationship, I'm never determined. Niggas try to do what I do, you can't learn it. Beat always frozen, don't matter, I'm burning. Sound the alarm when I drop, that's a warning. I went to sleep and got head in the morning. 200 cups, got a limited pouring. 200 thoughts in the spot, couple foreigns. How I be hitting from the back, have a snoring. City to city, a nigga is touring. I'm a hot boy like my nickname is Mercury. Sit on my ass doing nothing, don't work for me. Taking it slow, but the hundreds come urgently. Hope you got pencil and paper to learn this shit. Want me to talk, then I need my interpret fee. Proving her worth, so I'm making her twerk for me. My life is straight in this picture, no curving me. Fuck everybody, how I'm feeling currently. Rolling the dough like I'm packing a swisher. Money been rolling in like it's for dinner. Name me a hoe, any hoe, I don't miss her. I got no feeling, it's hard to remember. Sound like a vet to these other beginners. Style the beat, I be walking in winter. Ran up my cash, people think I'm a lender. Kicked out my snow bunny cause of my temper. Rolling the dough like I'm packing a swisher. Money been rolling in like it's for dinner. Name me a hoe, any hoe, I don't miss her. I got no feeling, it's hard to remember. Sound like a vet to these other beginners. Style the beat, I be walking in winter. Ran up my cash, people think I'm a lender. Kicked out my snow bunny cause of my temper. Guess I'm the villain. These niggas hate him, but I got him right where I want him. I tried to help, but now it's fuck him. I'm chasing this bad, had to start from the bottom. You in the way, you ain't stopping this train. Get the fuck out the way, hurry up or we squash it. Hate when the bitch try to tame me, but I got no heart, so this money I'm staying on top of. I can be slipping, you basically falling, so I keep my balance, I stay on my feet. Brody was slipping, now look at the cost, he can't pay up no money, his life is a fee. Watch how you move, I don't care if you famous, whatever you post, no they watching your feed. Stay off the gram, I'm not posting my whereabouts, niggas is jealous, I'm blind, making scene. Fuck up your life, it's their mission for every nigga. We got ammunition, how you faking round, but you know it's tension, acting like a clown. I don't recommend it, I can hold my weight, it ain't never been in this a different class. Look at how I'm living in a condo, I came from the trenches, you can have the hoe, I got plenty bitches. Yeah, look what I pay, nigga, I'm paying your mortgage, nigga, that's only a portion. Yeah, looking at copping that Audi, the foreign got too many choices. Yeah, nigga, I'm dripping, no gun, a new car, I got too many horses. Yeah, Brody been learning a lot, now my nigga a fan of them Porsches. Yeah, coming in deep in the spot, we got dogs, we got apes and gorillas. Yeah, stuff in my pocket, they can't even fit how I'm stacking my chips up. Yeah, I'm with the gang and I'm whipping the phone, it's a night to remember. Yeah, working my way to the top every year, I'm a side a new dealer. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you, cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you, cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Hold on, police behind me, they baiting, but you not arresting me, dog. Haven't committed a crime, but I'm defying physics, apparently I'm breaking the law. I'm in the phone with a foreign, she giving me mop after this bitch, I'm breaking you off. Yes, I'm in love with the money, I'm stuck in this curse, I'm not talking princess and the frog, you killing me smalls. Turn over sizes when I turn the ball. Too many texts, so we taking you off. My niggas pissed, don't get hit by the paw. Talking this shit, got them hitting the straw. She wanna go hard, I'm not fucking her raw. She always on go, it ain't never a pause. Blame everybody, but she was the cause. I cross over left and I'm shaking them off. Walk in the crib with my stick out, time is in essence, so nigga, I'm taking the rich route. Look like I want her, I don't. I know she be lying, it's one of them hoes with a slick mouth. Read what you sow, I hope you know karma is coming. I guess it's my time for my lick now. Used to be me, but I'll switch it up, now the pressure on you because karma my bitch now. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling. Tony Montana, life is a movie, I make it look easy, I really be winning. Tony Montana, niggas is mad that I'm up, so they hate me and call me the villain. Tony Montana, don't give a fuck about you cause you are not my family, you tripping. Tony Montana, just know that me and the gang running up the back, passing the ceiling.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Wick made 912 in your area.
closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody who pulled up, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat-a-lack. Love Lace, I see you in the area. Who else we got in the area? Unity, I see you in the area. Cheryl Hodges. Mika, I see you in the area. Tina Brown, salute to you. I see you in the area. Who else we got up in here? Salute to Knowledge Power. Salute to the Beef Sector Podcast. No Lies Told Reality Show. Salute. Steady Grinding. Salute. Salute, 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 salute. I appreciate the 199 Steady Grinding. I appreciate you, brother. Too Smart. Salute to your hometown. Salute to you, homie. Who else? K2O. Salute, brother. Salute, salute. Salute, Captain Wolf. Salute to the, who else we got in the area? Joshua Hawkins. Salute. So, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title, man. We gonna talk about it today. We gonna talk about it today. Now, y'all know usually, usually the first day of the week of most weeks, we've been covering YSL trial. We're gonna get back to covering YSL trial tomorrow. Trust me, because there was some interesting things that happened today in the trial. Man, it was some interesting stuff that happened. I actually was watching it when I got home from work, and I kind of fell asleep on it. So I kind of fell asleep on it. Y'all, I don't know why my avatar mouth ain't moving right now, so I gotta get him together also. But I fell asleep on the YSL trial. But I did catch a lot of it, man. They was going in and out of recess today. They had to do a whole bunch of debating about letting certain videos in and all that stuff like that. So it was a whole mess. I'm gonna get a little bit more caught up on it tomorrow while I'm at work, and of course we'll listen to what happens tomorrow also. So we'll just kind of merge both what happened today and what's gonna happen tomorrow. We'll merge all that into one live. So before I want to get to that though, I want to cover this Vince McMahon situation. Now, first we had P. Diddy. No, we had R. Kelly first. Salute, G-Mac. We had R. Kelly first, and then there was P. Diddy. Now we got Vince McMahon. But wait, Vince McMahon ain't black. That's what everybody probably saying. Because, that's the only time we give a damn about, somebody's downfall, somebody bullshit that they got going on. We only get outraged when it's a black person, right? Nobody gives a damn when a white man behaving all crazy and doing all the extra, right? Because, this Vince McMahon story has been out for a while, but the far as the allegation, there's a lawsuit out that's right now. There's a lawsuit out right now. So, as there's a lawsuit, you would think that everybody on YouTube and their mama would be reporting on this lawsuit. Now, I did see a couple of people, that's kind of how I ran across this story. But for the most part, it kind of seemed like a lot of people are kind of going easy on Vince McMahon. I mean, just in my opinion. Because, see, when R. Kelly news hit, everybody was all over it, right? When P. Diddy hit, people still ain't let that go. I'm still seeing to the day people like, oh, new details coming out in the P. Diddy situation. New details coming out in this situation. I'm like, well, damn. This shit ain't gonna never stop when it come to P. Diddy. Yeah, they still talking about stuff that come out with R. Kelly. I mean, it's not to be compared, but kind of is. Because the stuff that we about to read off that Vince McMahon is alleged to be a part of is it's pretty graphic. If I, just to say so the least. The kind of stuff that he was involved in I mean, oh man, I kind of hate to, even have to say some of the stuff that this man said, but I am a content creator. I know what I signed up for, so it is what it is. Now, y'all let me know if I should drop the link. If anybody else want to come up here and tell me anything that you found out. And, in case I miss something, because I'm probably not going to catch every single thing. Said, nah, they only want to talk about black folks like a dog. Seems to me, most are a little scared to talk about YouTube folks. Right. Of course, it's going to be more people that's scared to talk about this white man than they is to talk about P. Diddy or R. Kelly, because those guys, they getting counseled all the way out. They didn't talk about Dana White that much, knocking out his wife, but I don't feel like Dana, well, I think he was wrong to how he hit her, but you can't tell a man how to respond after he been hit. But remember, that shit got covered up real quick. Salute DJ Cleveland. That got wiped under the rug real quick. Right now, we stuck on TD Jakes, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, the worst dudes in the world. But we gotta put Vince McMahon up here, and I'm about to show y'all why. So, to the ladies that probably don't know who Vince McMahon is, you definitely know about wrestling. Everybody knows about the WWE. It used to be the WWF. If you're a little old school, you might remember the WCW. I come from the old school, so I salute Jimmy McFly. I come from the old school, so I remember all the wrestling. I used to be a huge wrestling fan as a kid. How many of y'all in the chat, either now or as a kid, was a huge wrestling fan? Put a 1 in the chat if you was ever a huge wrestling fan. Put a 1 in the chat if you was ever a huge wrestling fan. I appreciate it, baby. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know anything about wrestling. So I know how much I need to break down who Vince McMahon is. Mika says she from the Hulk Hogan era. I think most people that probably was, when they was a big fan of wrestling, it probably was because of somebody like Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. There's a couple of people who are there's a couple of people who stood out. So some people might have watched wrestling just for certain people. So I got to give it to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is a genius. He's definitely an alpha male, and he's definitely a narcissistic alpha male. So y'all ought to know where this probably going at. Salute is deeper. Salute Chocolate Candy Lady. Dusty Rhodes. That's a name I ain't heard in a long time. Ooh-wee. Those the 80s. Junkyard Dog. Oh, yes. That was one of my favorites. Ric Flair. So we naming some of them legends now. My favorite was the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior. Now, over time, y'all, we're starting to hear a lot of effects that the wrestling took on guys, because there's a lot of guys that now they're, complaining about the injuries, and there's a lot of guys that complain about how many pain relievers that they have to take per day from their career of wrestling and stuff like that. I mean, you can only imagine being slammed on a mattress every single day and having to get up and perform every single day. There's probably a lot of steroid stories that's going on. But, wrestling could be a dangerous sport. Now, there has been an uprising, because when I was a kid, there wasn't a lot of female wrestlers. When I was a kid, let me think. Can I think it? I can't think of now. I only could think of one female wrestler when I was a kid. Now, over time, there's been more and more female wrestlers. But when I was a kid, I think Luna Vachon Y'all remember Luna Vachon? If you're a wrestling fan, you know who I'm talking about. The lady, she had her head skint on the side of her head. Luna Vachon. She had tattoos on her head like a biker or something like that. She just tried to be as ugly as possible. And she was the sidekick for who is she? I think she maybe was the Undertaker's sidekick. Lola Vachon, I'm sorry. Yeah. But nowadays you have way more female wrestlers. You have way more females that's involved in the wrestling scene. And the reason I'm bringing up that because any job where you merge male and female, there's going to be some problems. There's definitely going to be some problems. There's going to be some allegations. There's going to be some shit that go down. Somebody going to touch somebody. Somebody's going to say somebody violated them. Anytime. Now, with all that being said, let's get into what ended up happening in the world of WWE with WWE's CEO, Vince McMahon. Now, Vince McMahon was a former wrestler himself, but he's also a businessman. And he's built the business of professional wrestling. And there's a lot of acting in the wrestling, but there's a lot of real stuff that's happening in wrestling also. You know, people ain't throwing their stuff all on the mat and on the ground and out the ring and all that stuff, and it don't take a toll on them. So when people say wrestling is fake, yeah, there's a lot of acting in it, but there's no faking to the athleticism and the hard work and the punishment that these guys got to go through. But this is not about the punishment and stuff that the wrestlers got to go through. This is about another woman. Now, I'm a little shaky on this subject because I should be condemning Vince McMahon, but I really don't think this is all Vince McMahon. Now, the stuff we're going to find out about him, about his action, yeah, it's a little disturbing. It's nasty. Don't get me wrong. But I got to say, this woman was a grown-ass woman, and the things that she participated in, I feel like she should be held accountable for the things she participated in. But this, if anything, this seems like a real money grab. And I'm going to show y'all why. What's good, El Humbro? So let's start. Without further ado, let's get into the news articles. So we're going to start right here with what we got on the screen. And this is from the channel Law and Crime. So y'all know I get a lot of information from Law and Crime because Law and Crime is pretty much a law channel. And they pretty much go into detail. Now here on Law and Crime, they actually has the victim's lawyer. So she's going to tell us why her client, what her client went through and what kind of brought everything to a head. Now, before I let her talk, we're just going to get a basic idea about what happened. And then we're going to kind of expound on what happened. And then we'll hear from her lawyer about how they plan on going forward with this suit. All right, that's how we're going to run this thing today. So I'm going to blow this up just a little bit bigger so you guys can see it in full-ality. Y'all know I love my word full-ality. They trying to steal that too. All right, let me get to the video. No more music.
WWE founder Vince McMahon accused of rape and sex trafficking in a new lawsuit filed by a former employee who says she endured psychological torture and physical abuse. We have 5 shocking claims from the suit, and the accuser's lawyer is here. I'm Anjanette Levy. It's Friday, and this is Crime Fix. WWE, its founder Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis are facing a civil suit from a woman named Janelle Grant. The suit includes graphic descriptions of sex, including threesomes and text messages Grant claims McMahon sent to her. Grant's suit claims she was down on her luck after her family died and needed a job, and someone in her apartment building reached out to McMahon asking him to help her. They met in March of 2019, according to the lawsuit. She says McMahon spoke to her about a job, greeted her in his underwear, touched and hugged her, and talked about his personal life. She claims McMahon pushed for a romantic relationship in exchange for a job at WWE, and she obliged. Grant claims McMahon made her have sex with him, John Laurinaitis, and others, and sometimes this actually happened during work hours. Ann Callis represents Janelle Grant, and she's here with me to discuss this lawsuit. Ann, thanks for joining us. I want to talk about some of the allegations and the claims.
Now, before she talked to the white lady, her lawyer, and she's going to say everything that, she's supposed to say. She's not going to call out any of the woman's bad behavior. She's going to make her look like the ultimate victim. But if y'all listen very closely, did y'all hear what the lady said? The girl was down on her luck. Her parents had just died, right? She was down on her luck, and she was in a financial bind. I'm in a financial bind. Hey, what old girl said on Set It Off? I'm on a financial bind. I'm in a financial bind, Luther. Hey, Unity. She was in a financial bind, homeboy. What that mean when a woman come to you and she say, I'm in a financial bind? I know this shouldn't be no laughing matter. But some shit is bullshit, man. Some shit you hear it, and you like, come on now. Now you want to sue the man, but you came to this man in a financial bind. If you lived in the same... can't say right now. Hey, if you live in the same building as a billionaire, Vince McMahon, girl, if you in a financial bind, you need to lower your goddamn your bills. Imagine how much it costs for her to live in the same building as Vince McMahon. Think about that, y'all. I'm in a bind, McMahon. Think about how much it gotta cost for you to live in the same building as one of the biggest producers of entertainment in the world. Like the WWE is huge. It's huge. A billionaire. So you was overspending money for one. So a so-called friend linked you up with Vince McMahon, said he could give you a job. And when the man said he would give you a job, he meant he would give you a job. Your job was to blow, so you had a blow job. So when you came to that man, asked that man for a job, and the job that the man clearly said he had for you was, bitch, you ain't worth shit except for that pussy in my. Are you willing to just fuck me, suck me up, and fuck any and everybody I pull up to you for this job? And she was like, okay, I'm in a financial bind, Vince. I'm in a financial bind, Vince. All right, so you came to this man for a job. And when you came for the job, you had to come to this man's apartment. Because remember, they lived in the same apartment complex. Remember that. They lived in the same apartment complex. She came to get the job. The man was in his boxers. Wanted to hug up on you. He wanted you to feel the meat. He let you know this job is going to require a lot of fucking and sucking. Are you willing to take this job? I'm in a financial bind, Vince. All right. The job gonna require some shit, some deep throating, some back shots. It's gonna require some shit that you know what I'm saying, that you ain't gonna want to tell nobody. You ain't gonna want to go. Yeah, your parents ain't here, so you ain't got to go home and tell mama. But you ain't gonna want to kiss your kids when we done with you. Pretty much. Listen to that last part again, y'all.
It's her family died and needed a job, and someone in her apartment building reached out to McMahon asking him to help her. They met.
Now, I wonder who that someone is. I guarantee you, if they tell us who that someone is, it's another bitch that goddamn was tricking with Vince McMahon. I bet if it comes out in court, who was it that set you up with Vince McMahon? It was another bitch that was fucking him. And she was like, man, they in some freaky shit. But if I get them a new bitch, maybe I can get out of the situation. So that's what she did. She passed you off. Like, hey, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have to get fucked a whole bunch by some goddamn wrestling niggas that got a whole bunch of testosterone built up. But you gonna get paid, girl. You gonna get paid. You got that high-ass rent. Yeah, you need a high rent nigga. And I got a dude right here for you. Right in your building. He'll pay your rent. You ain't got to leave the house. I guarantee you that's what her friend told her. I got a sugar daddy for you. Vince McMahon is 78 years old. 78 years old. She said, boy, I got a sugar daddy for you, girl. Call this motherfucker right here. Since you're in a financial bind, talk to Vince.
Met in March of 2019, according to the lawsuit.
2019, so we're not going back 20, 30 years. We ain't going back 10, 15 years. This girl filed her immediate lawsuit. You know why? This is the P. Diddy effect. She hoping to get one of those Cassie stimulus packages. One of those P. Diddy stimulus packages. That's what she going after. This man's 78 years old now. He old enough to be her granddaddy.
She says McMahon spoke to her about a job, greeted her in his underwear.
He spoke to her about a job after the freaky friend told her. I bet the girl that told her she needed a job, she was like, hey, I got a friend. She a whole freak. She'll do whatever. This bitch need the money. And she's like, oh yeah? Tell her to come to my apartment. And she came to meet this man at his apartment, and you seen the man was in his drawers. Now, right there, as a grown-ass woman, you could have said, nah, you know what? I got morals. I got respect for myself. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, prostitute my body out for no amount of money because I got pride. I am a woman. Hear me roar. Something like that. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be just having sex with a man just because I need some money. Respectable women do that. There's a lot of women in here, they would rather be broke on the streets, get 5 jobs, because not one time have we heard this woman say, I had kids to feed. I might understand it a little tricky if you got kids to feed. Those one of the exceptions that I will. As long as you ain't doing it in front of the kids, I'll say, little lady, do what you got to do. You know, it's a cold world out here. And there is a market for pussy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you need a job and you got a vagina, you kind of already got a job, you know what I'm saying, already right there. You got something that somebody can work. I'm just saying. Well, I ain't being funny. I'm just saying. Not one time did we hear this lady say, I got kids to feed. I'm about to be put out. Girl, you was in a high-rise apartment with billionaires, and now you got to go pull up on a man in his boxers, and you trying to tell me you didn't know some shit was about to go down? Stop the cap.
Touched and hugged her and talked about his personal life.
So he touched and hugged her and talked about his personal life. Right then, after day one, she could have said, this a 78-year-old man coming to the fucking door, fucking wrinkle balls and shit. And he at the door when she came and said, I'm in a bind, Vince. When she came to his door, said, I'm in a bind, Vince. You know what Vince said?
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaw.
Hey, when Vince saw her at the door, that's the first thing Vince was thinking.
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaw.
Vince had a whole nother plan for you, girl. Had a whole nother plan for you. I ain't lying.
She claims McMahon pushed for a romantic relationship in exchange for a job at WWE, and she obliged. Grant claims McMahon made her have sex with him, John Laurinaitis, and others, and sometimes this actually happened during work hours.
It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have. That nigga was paying top dollar for that ass. Girl, I'm passing you around the whole motherfucking WWE. Yes, ma'am. Because from what I heard and from some of the research I did, she got paid 16 bands up front. 16 bands up front. After she came to his room and got broke down, he tested out the pussy, tested out the head, tested out the ass, seeing what she was willing to do. They're like, yeah, come on by the office, man. Come pick you up a check. I'm going to have a fake job lined up for you. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. You just come around here, act like you're working. And when I get hard and any of the fellas get hard, we're going to come drop a little come off in you and get back to work. 16 bands up front. Now she complained about the work conditions. You knew the work conditions when you went to that door.
Ann Callis represents Janelle Grant, and she's here with me to discuss this lawsuit. Ann, thanks for joining us. I want to talk about some of the allegations.
So we'll come back to her lawyer's allegations. I definitely want to go over that part again so we can hear some details. Now, we ain't got to the nasty part yet, y'all, because this girl was a freak. And I'm going to tell you how I know she was a freak. Because when we get into the details, we're going to get in some details of the text messages. We're going to get in some details of, just kind of everything that was going on in this situation. And it's some freaky stuff, y'all. So let's start here on what's called Undisputed. I really like this this as a news station because the news station is they definitely have a different point of view. Indisputable, I'm sorry, with Rashard Ritchie. It's one of my the Young Turks. Now, like I said, I don't always agree with everything they say. I just like his show. And he definitely does a good job, of breaking down some stuff. But he also has a woman that she's one of the co-hosts and everything. Now, the thing about when women report this, they start to feel a little, they personalize it. They personalize it. Like, oh, this woman, this poor woman. They try to, and they'll think about their, the days where they was going through their whole phase. And it's always some kind of, well, I was going through something, so I was going through my whole phase. Men, we don't get to make excuses when we go through our whole phase. When we run out here and we go to goddamn, we trying to fuck every single thing, and we fuck around and have 2, 3, 4 babies, and now we goddamn loaded with child support and looking stupid. We don't get to blame it on, oh, well, my parents died, so I was just trying to bust some nuts. I lost my job. I was trying to just get my nut off. I was lonely, and I didn't have nobody consoling me. So I just went around and just fucked a whole bunch of bitches. I let them do anything they wanted to me. We don't get to complain about the bitches that we put our face in their ass, and later on, oh, I was sexually assaulted. I mean, I put my face all in that girl booty, but I really didn't want to. I was in a bind. Man, I ate that big girl booty around tax time. I was in a bind. She made me suck her toes and all the nasty shit you did because the nigga needed a place to stay. We don't get to do that. Nah, man. You know how many niggas being in a bind ain't have nowhere to live when they got out of prison and they had to do some strange things for a piece of change? They had to get with Big Bertha and put their face through them in them big old cheeks. Had to do what they had to do because they was in a bind. We don't get to cry and say, I was sexual. This is a sexual accusation. This is a sexual assault. Yeah, man. These women be passing their niggas around too. Hey, my homegirl need her ass ate too. I don't want, bitch, nigga, what I said. What I said, nigga. Hey, matter of fact, I got a little meme for that. What did I do with that meme? Let me see if I can find that meme real quick. That shit was funny as hell. Let me see if I can find that clip. Yeah, we don't get to cry. We gotta eat that ass. We gotta do what we gotta do to have a place over our head. I'm just saying. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes to have a place to stay, a hot meal, all that stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can find this little quick meme. It was funny as hell. It was a girl she came to her boyfriend, she say, well, the meme say how women treat men when they pay all the bills. She came in the room like, yeah, nigga, stop what you doing. Go take a shower and come and eat this pussy. That nigga said, I don't want to eat no pussy. She smacked the shit out of that nigga say, I said, go take a shower and bring your ass in here and eat this pussy, nigga. You don't pay no goddamn bills. And that's how they be treating the niggas that goddamn, they be in a bind. I know I ain't shit, y'all. I know I ain't shit. All right, so let's get into the story a little bit more.
And the claims in this lawsuit.
Y'all know I'm just acting up a little bit. I do feel a little sorry for the woman because what we about to hear, but I really don't feel sorry for her. Like, there is some nasty ass dudes out here, some despicable dudes. With money comes power. With power comes people being able to live out their fetish.
Back. There's no unhearing it. It's horrific. WWE chairman and CEO Vince McMahon has a lawsuit filed against him by a former WWE staffer, Janelle Grant.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If she would have opened that door and seen this fucking creepy ass mustache, how you see this creepy ass mustache and you don't think some weird ass shit about to go down? This nigga look like he just jumped out of a casket. He looked like what's that weirdo ass dude named that with that thin pin mustache? This is, she had to know it was gonna be some weird shit going down with this dude. She didn't have to do none of this. She's trying to make it like she was forced, she was raped, all this stuff like that. It's a lot of, they're starting to use this R word and toss it around real lightly. Oh, they raped me. They took this, they took that. But hold on, somebody raped you for 3 years? When you went to their room while they were in their boxes and offered you a job of purely sex? You just have sex for a job. You are a high-paid prostitute. You're a high-paid prostitute. It's like a prostitute suing their John. How can you sue your John? You are a prostitute. You had sex for money. And now you didn't like the sex that you was having. You could have always just stopped. All right, salute Steady Grinding. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, catch the playback, brother.
In which she alleges that he sexually abused her for a very long time. It gets
Sexually abused her for a very long time. You got sexually abused, but they throwing that out there all kind of way. And they done changed the word pimping into trafficking. I noticed that. Y'all leave it at pimping. There's a difference between trafficking and pimping.
She flustered. And here's why. She alleges he defecated on her head during a threesome.
What? Hold up. Bitch, you can't just scan past that real quick. He did what? He did what? Did we just find out that Vince McMahon out here shitting on these hoes? Now imagine, ladies, look at the dude that's on the screen right now. Look at the dude that's on the screen right now. Imagine this motherfucker shitting on you. She didn't even have to go to Dubai. You could get shitted on right here in America. The greatest shit you gonna ever old stank shit face ass girl. That's why you got that job, girl. That man paid good money to lay a fucking turd on your head. He not only wanted to...
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaws.
He wanted to take a squat on your motherfucking head. That nigga probably ate extra corn and fiber and shit. I wanted that shit loose. Hey, how do you have to take a shit doing sex, my nigga? And this man is rich, so you gotta imagine they in this big ass penthouse suite. Instead of this man like, oh shit, I gotta take a shit. Let me go to the bathroom. He thought so low of this woman that he was like, you know what? Fuck the bathroom, bitch. You the toilet. Use the bitch as a toilet. What was the other dude doing? 78-year-old bowels. Wow, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, if I would have told y'all that in the title, y'all would have said, man, he is over here with this bullshit. He over here lying on somebody. He is over here lying on somebody, talking about somebody got shitted on.
He sexually abused her for a very long time. It gets you flustered. And here's why.
Here's why. Why he sexually abused her. No, you can't sexually abuse a woman and to allowing you to shit on them. It just don't happen like that. See, regular old hard working 9-to-5 dudes, we ain't gonna find no woman that say, hey baby, you know what I'm saying? Can I take a shit on you? Hell nah. These are desperate bitches that will do anything for the money. Anything for the money, and then when these dudes, when you get to an age, dude, like, all right, I done shitted on you. I done fucked you in the ass. I done let all my homeboys fuck you. I done fucked you in the ear. I done fucking fucked your toes, fucked your belly button. There ain't nothing left for you. So, your job has ran its course. I hope you saved your money. Oh, I'm gonna sue you for abusing me for all those years.
She alleges he defecated on her head during a threesome, sex trafficked her to others within the company.
Defecate on her doing a threesome. He didn't defecate her on her doing a one-on-one. He wanted to shit on this bitch in front of another motherfucker. He wanted to show his homeboy how much ain't shit this bitch was. That's the only reason I could think he'll wait for a threesome and then want to shit on this woman. Cause I'm pretty sure whatever apartment or house or suite they was in, it was no short of bathrooms. I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon never in a place where in at least probably 3 bathrooms. But your face looked like a better toilet.
Grant alleges that McMahon pressured her into sexual situations, degraded her in exchange for giving her a job at WWE as administrator coordinator in WWE's legal department after a meeting that they had in 2019. I mean, so consider that in the legal department. Okay. There's more, according to the filing. Grant.
Yeah, consider that in the legal department. Because, bitch, what they never tell us. Okay, what was your resume looking like? Did you have a resume when you came to Vince McMahon? Did you qualify for any jobs? Well, we know you're not a wrestler. You might know how to wrestle these balls, but we know you're not a wrestler. Maybe you were too good to walk around the ring with the numbers like, you know, how all the other women do that want a job. Maybe you couldn't be one of the wrestlers' assistant. We seen that, right? Like Macho Man Randy Savage, he had Elizabeth. Who else? Who else used to have a girl used to come with them to the ringside? Shawn Michaels. There was a lot of wrestlers that used to have like a female assistant. You telling me you couldn't be a female assistant some type of way? The only thing you was good for was...
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaws.
Only thing she was good for. And it was made clear that was the only thing you was good for when you came to meet up with this man for a job.
Began working at the company at a difficult time in her life in 2019. The two met in March of that.
At a difficult time in her life. Y'all see how they like to ease by that? Oh, he came to her at a difficult time. Men, we have difficult times in our life all the damn time. We don't get to go sell some dick to solve all of our difficult times. A lot of these niggas probably would let a woman piss on them or shit on them if it helped them out. There's a lot of niggas that's probably getting out of prison or goddamn, struggling or whatever. They'll take her home. And if a woman want to piss on them, hey, niggas will take that job. Some niggas will take that job and they won't complain about it.
That year when Ms. Grant was dealing with profound grief, struggling financially after devoting years to around-the-clock caregiving, her parents passed away. All of it's in the filing. It goes on to say, on top of that, she was unemployed and her family home was lost in her parents' bankruptcy. Initially,
she was unemployed and her home was lost in her parents' bankruptcy. She was working around the clock trying to take care of her parents. I get that. I understand that. And you end up losing. You wasn't working because you was taking care of your parents. I understand that. But once your parents passed away, you telling me your parents didn't have any life insurance? If they had property, I'm pretty sure they had life insurance. But was your bills outweighing what you was getting in? Because like I say, you got to listen to details. You was living in the same building as a billionaire. Maybe you should have moved your ass to the fucking hood where you can afford where you staying at. Maybe you wouldn't be in a financial bind. I didn't hear anything about no kids. So that means you got all the time in the world to go out there and find employment and be able to live. You could have lived in a homeless shelter. You could have got all kind of help. You could have just been a sugar baby. You ain't have to let a man run the train on you and shit on you and all that shit. You could have found you a rich man without all that. All you had to do is go pull up to a bar. You could have found a rich man. Or at least a construction worker that would have hit you off with 200, 300, 400 at a time. I mean, if you're going to be taking all these dicks, you went for a high-class man.
Lee McMahon seemed like a savior for Grant.
He seemed like a savior to her. Now, why would a man want to help you out if he don't know you? Come on now. We can't sit here and play crazy. Oh, I just went to a random man's door and he seemed like a savior to me. My friend told me he could help me out. He could give me a job. Well, if a man ever offer you a job, but when he meets you, he's in his boxes and drawers and he want to keep hugging you, rubbing his meat against your leg, you already know what's up.
Goes on to say, on top of that, she was unemployed and her family home was lost in her parents' bankruptcy. Initially, McMahon seemed like a savior for Grant. But she soon began to feel otherwise. The Daily Mail, UK.
Now, this kind of sound like that case with when it comes to Diddy. Now, at least when it comes to Diddy, the reason we look at him as a scumbag, because he infiltrated of being, trying to help this girl's career. This was a woman that had a boyfriend when she met Diddy and didn't have any interest. She didn't come to that man and like, hey, I need a job. She was trying to take off her career. She actually had talent. And with all the gifts and stuff of a billionaire and stuff like that, I can see why she might have got tricked into it, starting a sexual relationship. But the minute that a man started telling you, I want to start letting other men fuck you, he already see the freak in you. Niggas don't try females about letting their homeboys fuck and threesomes and having other mans come and doing this and that and shitting on you unless they see that kind of freak in you. Because guess what? He got a wife. You think that man was shitting on his wife? You think that man letting people run the train on his wife? There's certain women that carry themselves in different ways. Men, we don't try every woman the same way. A man could be the most player-ass man in the world, but it matters how a woman carry themselves. Unless he put a gun to your head and told you, yeah, bitch, you gonna fuck all my homeboys, you gonna let me shit on you. I don't want to hear no shit about a man forced you to do something. You wanted the job, right? The job was, bitch, you gonna be my sex slave. I'm gonna pimp you out. Bitch, you agreed to be that man's hoe. You agreed to be that man's whore. Let's just keep it a buck.
Filling in these just horrific details. As McMahon dangled career-making and life-changing promises in front of Ms. Grant, he demonstrated an increasingly lack of boundaries, read the filing. During several meetings that were ostensibly about a potential job at WWE, he greeted her in his underwear, touched her, repeatedly asked for hugs, spent hours sharing intimate details about his personal life. McMahon allegedly pushed her for a sexual relationship while insisting.
Pushed her for a sexual relationship. What that man said, hey, I'm telling you, hey, I tell you what, you here at my house, I'm in my drawers, look here. I could give you a job, but you done told me your qualifications. Bitch, you can't do shit. What can you do? Well, you probably can't. I want to know what you was wearing when you came to that man's house. Were you fully clothed? Or did you have on your whole outfit? Did you bring a resume? Did you say, hey, I got a college education, I could do this, that, and the third? And then he tried to get sex out of you, and you insisted, no, I don't want to have sex. I just want to use my skills. No.
That she keep their affair quiet. When she began to seek a way to end the fling, she claims it became clear to her that her job was tied to her willingness to perform sexually for McMahon, despite Ms. Grant's expressions of unhappiness and attempts to end the sexual relationship. And while she came to understand that McMahon expected the physical relationship to continue as part of her employment, she had no idea how sordid it would become, nor how the psychological torture and physical violence would leave her feeling helpless, isolated, and trapped. Read the filing. And the lawsuit, which names WWE McMahon and former WWE head of talent relations John Laurinaitis.
Yo, she not only had to fuck this 78-year-old man, she had to fuck this weirdo ass dude over here too. Oh, there's more, y'all. We ain't got to some more freaky shit. Vince McMahon is a bisexual man, in my opinion. Because the details we gonna hear in a minute is a little bit weird.
As defendants, Grant alleged that McMahon told her on multiple occasions to go to Laurinaitis' hotel rooms and have sex with him before work days. Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Vince McMahon might be a good boss, though. Hey, if I work for Vince McMahon and Vince McMahon like, hey, man, I got this freak-ass bitch. Salute Tupac. I got this freaky-ass bitch, man. I'm going to send her to your room every morning to give you some pussy or some head before you get to work because I want your best performance at work. I ain't mad at Vince McMahon if I'm his male employee. See, she thought that she was just going to have to fuck this old man once or twice a week and she going to get thousands and thousands and millions of dollars. No, that man wanted to get his money worth out of your ass. Bitch, I paid you $16,000. You think that's just to fuck me? Hell nah. You gonna fuck me and 16 other motherfuckers? No. Shit. Pussy go for what? $200 a pop? I mean, really not less than that. $100 a pop. I'm assuming. Don't ask me how I know, bro. Hey, so I heard. But anyway, what these bitches out here selling pussy for? $100 a pop. If a bitch really bad, she might get $500. If she super bad, she might get a band. So you at least got 16 dicks to take. Oh, Unity say you think more? You just joking. Hey, we just heard Unity. Allegedly. But for 16 bands, Unity, tell me you ain't gonna let some of the homies hit too. If you paid a bitch 16 bands out the gate. Come on now. You gotta let your brother hit or somebody else gotta hit. I don't see myself just paying all that damn money and somebody else ain't gonna at least hit. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none. Especially if you paying top dollar.
Yeah. Seeing them both on reality TV. Grant states in the lawsuit that in June 2021, McMahon and another executive locked her in her office, took turns sexually.
You're right, Lovelace. The fucking low class pussy going for 40. Shit, you could get a bitch in the hood for the 40. If Vince McMahon pulled through the hood, oh yeah, he can find all, you know what I'm saying, old freaky black bitch for the 40. Nah, but that's questionable pussy though. That's some shit you pull up at the hotel room to find. But if you're a rich nigga, pussy going for a good 200.
Sexually assaulting her. She also alleged that days later, McMahon locked her in his private locker room and forced himself on her. Bleacher Report adding more. McMahon allegedly sent explicit text messages to Grant and to other people within WWE about Grant, and Grant provided screen.
Boy, this sounds the same as P. Diddy's situation. Man started to send around all the sexual pictures like, yeah, man, look at this freaky ass bitch, man. I got this bitch, look at this bitch. This bitch got balls in her jaws, 3 balls in her jaws. Salute Jim from Earz to the street.
Screenshots as part of the lawsuit. In one text, McMahon allegedly wrote to Grant, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to F you."
Now that's some pimp shit. That's some shit that a pimp say directly to his hoe. Bitch, I'm the one that own you. I tell you how many dicks you take. And she probably responded, "Yes, daddy." These bitches always want to be hoes in their younger years, and then when they hit their little age, they felt like they didn't got enough money. Oh, I don't want to be a hoe no more. You know how this man was talking to you.
Just look at the purported evidence in this case. McMahon allegedly sent explicit photos of Grant to other people in WWE. When others at WWE expressed interest in having sex with Grant after seeing photos on his phone.
He's showing everybody the photos, right? And then niggas like, shit, hey man, can I fuck that bitch? Vince like, hell yeah, you can fuck that bitch. Shit, I tell you what, you let me goddamn hold back about 1,000 or something on your contract, you can fuck this bitch every night before a match. Salute, Ice Ice. Oh, it ain't done yet, y'all.
McMahon allegedly texted, "She may scream and try to say no, although it would be difficult to say anything with a body fluid."
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaws.
He said she might say no, but it's hard to yell when that cock's in your mouth. This man's nasty as fuck, man. She might try to say no, but put your dick in her mouth. She'll shut up. That's a white folk shit for you. That's that white folk shit for you. Put your cock in her mouth. She'll shut up.
Furthermore, Grant claims she suffered bruising and bleeding after McMahon forcefully issued, or rather, used sex toys on her, which he named after his wrestlers, and one alleged sexual encounter in May.
Hold the fuck up.
What? I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
We ain't gonna just skip past that part real quick. Did she just say she had bruises and this man would use toys on her and name the fucking dildos after wrestlers?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
He was naming dildos after wrestlers, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Now think about your boss fucking a female with a dildo and naming them after you. That's like me working, I'm... Get the fuck out of here. Hey, what did that nigga do? Baby, this one here is the Undertaker. Doom. Doom. He pulled a dildo out of motherfucking casket box. Doom. I call this dildo here The Rock. Can you smell? Now we got this dildo here. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this one here is Booker T. What the fuck kind of freaking shit this nigga on? This nigga got Hulk Hogan dildos. He got Triple H dildos. Come on now. Tell me this man ain't got some homosexual thoughts. This nigga naming dildos after wrestlers, y'all. Beating that pussy up. Yeah, bitch, don't you like this Triple X dick? This nigga was imagining he was other dudes while smacking this bitch around with a damn dildo. Now she got bruised, she was bleeding, all that stuff. On some P. Diddy shit. P. Diddy wanted to see that girl get fucked by black males, BBCs, that's what they call it. Yeah, BBCs. We're hearing this freaking shit. R. Kelly, he liked to piss and shit on the bitches. He wanted to see them get fucked by other dudes. Like, this shit is weird.
Sex toys on her, which he named after his wrestlers, and one alleged sexual encounter in May 2020. Grant claims McMahon defecated on her head during a threesome.
Defecated on her head. He shitted on this bitch during a threesome. That's when you should have put the lawsuit out. So you telling me you continue to fuck with this dude after he shitted on you? I thought that shit only happened in Dubai.
Before commanding her to continue pleasuring his friend.
He shitted on the bitch and made her keep sucking dick. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I tried to figure out how they did this. I'm like, can you imagine a woman in some type of compromising position where she can keep doing something to her friend, to the friend, where two men don't have to be close? While he was shitting on her head, how did he shit on her head? Because you can't just stand up shitting. You got to literally squat. How did he shit on her head while she still continued to do something to another man? What was she doing to the other man while he was shitting on her head? Was she getting fucked by the other man? Because he said continue to please her, please the other man. So was she giving him head and then he get close enough to shit on her head while she giving a nigga head? Or did he shit on her head and wipe it on her forehead like Simba? Like Simba. Hey, y'all remember how Lion King, the monkey, when they first when they was marking Simba for the to be the next king, and he took the little juice out the shit and wiped across his head like. Oh, he shitted on her head and smeared that shit on her head and smeared it all on her face. And like, bitch, you better not go wash. Go suck some more dick. God damn, how low do you have to think of a woman to do some shit like that? Coffee table say, job description. Are you willing to get shitted on while sucking dick? Yes or no? Wow. I'm trying to, bruh, I don't want to like try to picture two men and a woman, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to know how he ended up shitting on her head while she pleased another man. Yo, I think he was getting fucked by the other man. And that nigga, you know what I'm saying? That nigga probably shitted on the dick and made that bitch suck it off. That nigga got the loose bowels. These rich niggas be having some weird ass fetishes. How did he shit on her when she sucking another man's shit? That is the $1 million question.
Additionally, Grant alleges in the lawsuit that McMahon had her create personalized sexual content for a WWE superstar that he was trying to re-sign.
So he was trying to re-sign a player. So he would, or re-sign a wrestler. So as he tried to re-sign wrestlers, he'll put in the contract, yeah, I got a hoe for you too. Now I'm going to pay you, but I got a bitch for you, so you ain't got to leave your goddamn trailer. You have pussy on deck as a part of you coming back. I want to do NFL players get these kind of incentives. Do Robert Kraft, when he trying to sign like a big name or, you know, Bill Belichick, I'm like, hey man, I tell you what, we gonna give you $3.5 million for 10 years. For 5 years, and we gonna give you X, this bitch, and this bitch. You do whatever the fuck you want to with these hoes. Reverse cowboy, I guess, yeah. But they said why he kept pleasuring the other person. So I believe if she was just only having sex with the other dude while he was shitting on her head, that's probably what they would have said. Like, he wanted him to continue having sex with the other dude with the shit on her. But he said to continue pleasuring the other dude with the shit on her. 6'9", he still would be like, did he shit on the dude too? I still can't figure it out.
Per Saptar. The suit didn't name the professional wrestler, but described him as both a UFC fighter and WWE talent. People familiar with the matter identified the wrestler as Brock Lesnar.
Damn, Brock. Was Brock Lesnar the other dude that was in that room while you was shitting on him? Inquiring minds want to know. Vince McMahon was trying to get Brock Lesnar to come back, and he gave him a bitch. This is where the trafficking and stuff come in at.
One of WWE's biggest names. Regarding Lesnar, Grant alleged that after he signed a new contract, McMahon allegedly texted Grant that part of the deal was effing you. McMahon asked her to send a video of herself urinating. Lesnar, who is married to former...
What? So they just passed her around this the office freak. The first thing he want from the lady, hey, send me a picture of you taking a piss. Ladies, have any men ever hit y'all up like, hey, send me a... I mean, I've had my days. I've told Bay to send me some freaky pictures or something like that. You know, all women probably done something they man a little, you know, nasty pic or something like that. But what about if your man hit you up and like, baby, send me a picture of you taking a piss?
What?
Wow. No comment. What's up with this pissing and shit that these powerful men like? He told the lady, Brock Lesnar now, send me a picture of you taking a piss. Sending pussy pictures and her bent over or naked or videos, that wasn't enough. These niggas had to go the extra mile. Send me a video of you pissing. And she did it. She could have said, nah, man. I signed up to just get fucked by a whole bunch of dudes. I didn't sign up to get shitted on and to be pissing. This man said, I signed the contract. I got this man to come back. But part of the contract is him being able to fuck you and get whatever you want to. Send that man whatever the fuck he want. Yeah, Brock said that. Brock, a old freaky ass dude too.
WWE star Sable allegedly told Grant he wanted to set a play date. That was in December 2021, but it's no.
So Brock Lesnar is married to another wrestler named Stable. Y'all remember the chick Stable? I don't know why the hell her name's Stable, but you know. So he was trying to set up pretty much a threesome with his wife and her.
Snowstorm canceled plans.
And a snowstorm happened, so him and his wife didn't get to run the train on her. Hold on, I'm gonna play that back because I had stopped it.
Over self-urinating. Lesnar, who is married to former WWE star Sable, allegedly told Grant he wanted to set a play date. That was in December 2021, but a snowstorm canceled plans. That's just, you know. But wait, there's still more. You have Lesnar, McMahon, all kinds of just filth. Grant said in the lawsuit that McMahon pressured her to sign a non-disclosure agreement in January 2022 when his wife, Linda McMahon, became aware of their, it says relationship. I'm not going to use relationship. It's not a relationship. Not with these details. Not with what has been described here. July 2022.
So his wife found out. His wife found out that he was shitting on hoes, that he was passing around. But see, rich people, they ain't leaving. She ain't about to leave her husband for no goddamn scallywag bitch that gets shitted on. She got an inheritance coming. She got to wait for this nigga to die. He's 78. He close to out the door. Because she going to be getting her groove back too. She probably out here got some young man you know, a little young man somewhere around here too that she shitting on. No telling what shit. She got some young meat that she attending to. That's why, you know, white people, they ain't leaving their man for no shit like that. Bitch, you just getting shitted on, bitch. I'm not letting you have my man.
McMahon retired from WWE after it was reported that he paid multiple women $14.6 million to remain silent about sexual encounters.
He got off good. See, P. Diddy should have took notes from Vince McMahon. P. Diddy paid one bitch $30 million. Vince McMahon got several bitches out the way. He up to $14 million paying out of the company to keep these bitches quiet about getting shitted on.
I wouldn't even call them encounters at this point, if these allegations are true. Encounters with him and allegations of sexual misconduct. WWE Board of Directors investigation found McMahon improperly failed to report the payments as business expenses, and he was required to repay the company for the cost of the investigation. Grant alleges that WWE tried to minimize her allegations of sexual assault by making the investigation more about the payments, that part, and how they were reported. That's exactly where I was going. Exactly where I was going.
Yeah, because the WWE, they don't give a fuck that what this man doing on his personal time. They only care about, are you using company money to fund your freak-offs? That's what they should be concerned about. Why should they be concerned about consensual sex? Everything you did was consensual. Let's just keep it a buck. What's good, Mr. Alex? What you say, Earz to the Street Live? Just wanted to ask you, are you aware on Twitter the people who are defending Vince McMahon are saying the lady who initiated the lawsuit has false memory syndrome? I'm not aware of that. I didn't know that she was saying that she had false memory syndrome. That's new. I'm not defending him. I'm just keeping it real. Like, ma'am, you know, it's fucked up what he did, but all of this sounds consensual. Being that she went to this man's hotel room and her sole job was to be a sex slave. And she wasn't no young girl, you know, manipulated. Right now, this woman is 44 years old, y'all. So let's rewind back to when she said she met him. She met him 2000 and I think she said 19. So she was over 40 years old when she took on this job. Ma'am, you is not no teenager struggling and all that type of shit done. You done had 20 whole years of getting your life together. By the time you was 40 years old, you should have had your shit together where you didn't need somebody to shit on you for you to be able to pay your bills. This is not some young girl, y'all. Cassie, we can kind of say, okay, well, she was 19 years old. She probably didn't know fully what she was getting into. This woman was over 40 years old. To a 78-year-old man, that's a young tender thing. She tender to him because he's 70 years old. But it's not like you could say you didn't know what you was getting into as a 40-year-old woman. We got a lot of, 40-plus-year-old women, no shade. I love my seasoned women. But all of y'all got enough sense to know at some point in time, you too old to be getting shitted on. I ain't lying. At some point at your age, you too old to be getting shitted on. Salute, Andre.
Here. I mean, who's on the board? According to Khadija Safdar of the Wall Street Journal, Grant signed a non-disclosure agreement in 2022 under which she agreed to remain silent about her allegations and her quote, relationship. I got to put it in quotes.
She signed the MDA that she wasn't going to, tell nobody that she was getting shitted on and getting passed around. Why did she sign this NDA? Because she wanted the money. He offered her $1 million. She counter offered with $3 million. He accepted it. He gave her $1 million up front, and he was supposed to pay her $500,000 every 6 months until she got her $3 million. But when it came out that, you know, about the sexual allegations and stuff like that, it broke the NDA. So he stopped paying her. So now she mad that he stopped paying her. She got $1 million out the deal, but she wanted the rest of her money. So now she's blackballing him because of her NDA, because she didn't get the rest of her money. Now she's a victim. She went from a willing participant to a victim. Went from a willing participant to a victim.
With McMahon in exchange for $3 million. Rand alleges in her lawsuit the payment stopped after an initial $1 million payment, so she is seeking to void the agreement and is suing for unspecified damages. McMahon returned to WWE in January 2023 and helped orchestrate a sale of the company to Endeavor Group Holdings, which also owns the UFC.
So McMahon, he's still doing business as usual. He done merged the WWE with UFC. So there's a big deal that's being brokered. Billions of dollars. Big bags. Oh, she wants some of that bag.
WWE and the UFC have since merged into a company called TKO Group Holdings. And you want to know who the executive chairman is? That guy, Vince McMahon. Here's the response from TKO. I bet you can't wait to hear it. Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. I have to read it. I'm sorry. I have to. It's what they put out. A TKO spokesperson told Deadline this afternoon regarding the company's executive chairman. While the matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally. That's what you think.
Salute, Ren Cal. So they gave a statement saying, hey, this man ain't, you know, saying he ain't who y'all think he is. And, you know, we gonna handle this thing internally. Sure y'all are. Oh, y'all talking about the bitch that got shitted on? Man, we got that. We'll handle that.
But TKO may not be able to entirely dismiss the promotion's founder due to a clause around his appointment to their certificate of incorporation. Devious in a number of ways, apparently. Any vacancy of the executive chair, which if Mr. McMahon is the initial executive chair, shall initially only occur upon the death, resignation, or incapacity of Mr. McMahon.
So they pretty much can't get rid of him. Only how this man got to give up his seat. And he was smart to sign this deal. If he die, if he's incapacitated or whatever they said, or some kind of way disabled where he just can't do it no more. Vince McMahon is probably one of the healthiest 78-year-old men I ever seen. He still could fuck. He still could shit on a bitch.
Think of a way he could be incapacitated. And I'm not talking about violence. I can think of a way, right?
See, they let these women tell these stories. If they would have let the man tell this story, a man would have probably had the same kind of opinion I have right now. But this woman, she's like, I can think of a way she want to chop this nigga dick off because of what she hearing. She have no smoke for this woman of being grown enough to make decisions. No accountability. Now, I'm not saying any woman should be shitted on unless they want to be shitted on. I'm not saying any woman should be able to just stand by and take any kind of assault. But I don't believe it's an assault when you agree to it.
Shall be filed by the board by the affirmative vote of a majority of the directors. Response from McMahon's rep. Again, a disclaimer, I have to read it. This is what they put out.
Exactly, Knowledge Power. This is exactly the reason they made Triple H that person. This is why, if anybody know anything about wrestling, Vince McMahon, when he announced his retirement, it was because of this. And what he did, see, Triple H is the husband of his daughter. So he passed the company down to his daughter and Triple H. So yeah, he might have retired and stepped down, but he still has control of it because his son-in-law and his daughter is still running the family business.
Take it for what it's worth. This lawsuit is replete with lies, obscene, made-up instances that never occurred, and a vindictive distortion of the truth. Spokesperson for McMahon said today he will vigorously defend himself.
Hey, those are the same words P. Diddy used right before he goddamn settled out of court. Those are the same. Hey, that's the same words that P. Diddy lawyer used. We're gonna defend this vigorously. We're gonna vigorously defend himself. Here, go and get this money, bitch. Get the fuck out my way. Vince gonna cut her a check because he don't want the details, more details coming out. He gonna give her these little $1 million, $2 million. That's a couple of pennies to him. He probably should have went on ahead and gave her all her money. All this wouldn't have came out. He just made the same mistake P. Diddy made. Let the woman talk too much by trying to be cheap. Get that woman her money so she can shut the fuck up. But at the same time, if you keep paying these ladies, they're gonna keep coming with them. As long as you keep doing weird ass shit. There's going to be some more women coming out. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's probably going to be some more accusations coming out. I mean, I don't know how much more weirder it can get. I mean, here he is. You got a dude with dildos naming them after wrestlers. Do y'all think that's what Dildo D was doing, y'all? Do y'all think he named that dildo he had on his on his table? I don't know how weird niggas think.
Okay. I ate a sandwich right before I came on.
You ate a sandwich knowing that this man done shitted on a woman? Girl, you might got some freaky ways too.
I shouldn't have eaten a sandwich. This is so vile. And before you accuse me of jumping to conclusions, haven't we been down this road before with Vince McMahon? Maybe not with the added horrific defecation details, but we've been down this road before, so it makes it a bit easier to see that there could be truth here, maybe a lot of truth.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth. That woman knew what the fuck she was getting into. Now, they're about to start, just pretty much giving their opinion. They're going to have some women that they're going to talk to or whatever. We got to know how that's going to go. So let's get back to what her lawyer was saying. And of course, her lawyer is a woman. So let's see what her lawyer was saying. Now, before I get into what her lawyer was saying, I looked at a lot of videos about this. There's people who got more details than others. I seen one video where a guy was reading out the text message that Vince McMahon was sending out to this young lady. Well, I ain't gonna say young lady, this middle-aged woman that should fucking know better. And when I told y'all I think Vince McMahon is bisexual, let me tell y'all what it was that one of the things that Vince McMahon texted this woman. He told her, and they were talking like some freaky shit on the phone or whatever, texting or whatever. He told her he hoped that she get 3 black dicks jammed in her at the same damn time. He want a black dick to be shoved up her. So why a black dick for one? But this man was so graphic about black dicks and how he wanted her to get fucked by 3 black dicks. He want 3 black dicks. You ain't telling me that he ain't at least tried this. He probably made her fuck 3 black men at one time. Put 3 dicks in her at one time. Crazy, ain't it? Yeah. I can't remember. I was watching it at work earlier today. I wish I could remember which video it was on. It'll probably take me too long to actually find the video. But towards the end, I'll see if I can find the video. But he was in the text telling her giving her some kind of fantasies about 3 black dicks being rammed in her at the same damn time. Like I say, this man here is bisexual. He named all the dildos after wrestlers. Just like I can't imagine myself touching a dildo, I can't imagine myself naming dildos after other men. Or, I read, the dude read some other shit too, right? Y'all remember when she said that Brock Lesnar couldn't make the little freak off that they had planned? He was planning on him and his wife having like a play date with her, right? And when Brock Lesnar couldn't come, he pretended to be Brock Lesnar while fucking the bitch. I ain't making this up. He came over there to fuck the bitch and say, okay, since Brock Lesnar can't come, I'm going to pretend to be Brock Lesnar. He said he pretended to be another man while fucking her. I ain't making this up. Say check the YouTube. I watched a lot of videos, checkmate. I can check them, but I still, like I said, I probably watched like 10 different breakdowns of this story, and everybody has a little something different. Everybody goes into different details. See, these shows where these women are telling the details, they're leaving out some stuff. I don't know why they're leaving out that part about he pretending to be Brock Lesnar, but yeah, cause that part is weird.
Ravana.
Now, this is the lady's lawyer. Let's hear all the kind of bullshit excuses she got for this woman allowing a man to shit on her forehead while she still pleased another man.
This is so twisted and
I know that's you, Queen Regina.
sick. I guess there's so many places we could start. Let's start with this TKO and their stupid investigation that was about, I guess, like they're saying embezzlement, really. I mean, you take that's maybe a fancy word for it, probably not the right word legally, you'd know. But, well, he took the money. Never mind the defecation. And I should be able to say that, right? That's the allegation.
Right.
He may want to run from it, but never mind the defecation. What is this? Ostensibly rape, if I'm correct.
Nah, we ain't gonna say there's no essentially rape when it's consensual. See, that's what I don't like about, what they're saying now. They're trying to make her like she's just this ultimate victim. Now is rape because she got shitted on. Nah, man. Cause if you got, he pooped her. You got to go back and listen to this. Go back and listen to the replay, Queen Regina. Yeah, he shitted on her. Why? And made her finish performing oral sex on the other dude. They had a threesome, and he shitted on her head and made her continue to perform on the other dude. He had dildos that he would name after other wrestlers that he would plug her with. And name them after other wrestlers. And then when Brock Lesnar, they found out that he sold her, he wanted Brock Lesnar to come back to the WWE. So part of the contract, he put her in the contract. Like, yeah, I give you this bitch too. So she was part of Brock Lesnar coming back. Because Brock, when he was showing photos of her all around to all the WWE stars and executives, he even had her be breakfast for another wrestler, for not a wrestler but an announcer. Every morning before that man go to work, he would send her to his house to go fuck him before she came to work. So that's where they're saying that she was what's the new word they calling it? Traffic. They don't want to say she was being pimped out. She was being trafficked. A 40-year-old woman now. We're not talking about a teenager. We're not talking about a young woman. We're talking about a 40-year-old woman that did not have any money. She lived in the same building as a billionaire. So, she probably was living outside of her means. Her parents died, and she lost the family home through bankruptcy. So she was in a bind. One of her friends told her, hey, Vince will help you out with a job. She went to Vince's suite. He met her there in his boxers. So when she went in there, she knew what time he was on. He was in his boxer, giving her all kind of hugs, rubbing his dick on her leg and all that type of shit there. She accepted the job of being pretty much his side piece. She knew this man was married. She accepted a job that she would just get fucked at, on call. She took the job. She went to the WWE, and while everybody was working their ass off, she didn't have nothing to do. I heard this from another YouTuber when they was reading more of the details that's in this lawsuit. She didn't know what to do. She was just sitting around twiddling her thumbs while everybody is saying, damn, we been overworked. Here's this bitch over here, just because she getting fucked, she getting paid more money than us just to get fucked and shitted on. She knew her position. And over time, she allowed all this stuff to happen. And it wasn't until that man didn't pay her all of the $3 million. He paid her $1 million. When she didn't get the rest of her $3 million, that's when she became this victim. That's when she was abused. That's when she became raped. And it's hard for me to feel sorry for a woman like this. Because you went to this man for a job, and the first thing he said is your job is to fuck whoever I tell you to fuck and to fuck me. A 78-year-old man. And her as a 40-year-old woman is now a victim. Yeah, I agree. It's cheaper to keep him silent. He should have went on ahead and cut that $3 million. Because now she going to want about 30. She wants some Cassie numbers now.
Correct. I mean.
So let's listen to her lawyer real quick.
Which are frankly pretty disgusting and pretty disturbing. First off, this.
Yeah, basically she breached the contract. He didn't breach the contract. She breached it. She breached it, not him. Because he just told her. Because when she wanted to kill the sexual relationship, he was just looking like, well, bitch, if you gonna stop fucking me, you ain't gonna have a job no more. Now she want to say, oh, my job was dependent on me having sex with her. Well, bitch, that's what I hired you for. If you're not fucking, what else you doing? You don't know how to do shit else in our organization. You want me to keep paying you, but you're not doing what you got hired to do. You want to quit your job? Fine, quit your job. Don't suck no more dick. Don't get shitted on no more. But you ain't gonna get paid just to come in here while everybody else working hard, being productive towards the company, and you just get paid because you used to fuck me. It don't work like that.
Claim that there was a threesome between your client, Janelle Grant, and Vince McMahon in May of 2020. And she's saying that Vince McMahon defecated on her, would not allow her to clean off. It's very descriptive, and that he insisted that she continue to.
Oh, shit, hold on. Let me read this, y'all. Let's read this, what they just highlighted, because they're not saying everything they highlighted. Look, y'all. One example of McMahon's extremely depravity, I hope I said that right, is a threesome. Then commanded her to continue in pleasuring him while the shit was in her hair and running down her back. This nigga had loose bowels, y'all. She had shit in her hair running down her back, still sucking dick. What? What? Yo. It wasn't even solid shit. It wasn't even like if he was eating correctly, it would at least like being some, you know what I'm saying, solid shit. So he would have shitted on her head and the poop should have just like fell off. He must have had loose bowels, y'all. He must have had diarrhea or something. Shitting in her hair is all running through her hair, running down her back. You gotta read these details, man. Read the details. You let this man shit on you, and now you got goddamn shit just rolling down your goddamn out your hair. She wasn't on no drugs. There's no drugs being mentioned, Queen. No drugs. There's no claims he forced her to do drugs. None of that. She's not no young lady. She was a 40-year-old woman letting a 78-year-old man shit in her head and made her continue to suck dick after she got finished getting shitted on. You nasty bitch. Now you want to say something because you didn't get all of your $3 million. Salute, Sister T. Now you mad because you didn't get all of your $3 million. How much, ladies, I need to take a survey. How much would, keep it real now, ladies. Keep it real. If you was to let a nigga shit on you, how much would you need to let a nigga shit on you? Come on now, keep it real, ladies. Keep it real. I might let a bitch shit on me for a meal. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, shit. Hey, for a meal, you might let a bitch shit on you now. Stop lying now. Y'all don't lie. Don't lie now. Stop lying. Y'all don't lie now. Ladies, come on now. There's a lady in here that like, all right, man, you know, I don't know if you're, see, black women ain't letting no nigga shit in their hair. Like, nigga, you might shit on my stomach or something. You ain't shitting in this hair. Black women gotta do too much to get that shit out their hair. Y'all done got y'all a new goddamn sew-in or some shit like that. Nah. Y'all. What's gonna get clipped? Oh, that's gonna, what, that, that for a meal I let a lady shit on me? Shit, they can clip it. Shit. There's a lot of niggas in here that'll let a lady shit on it. Now, a dude, that might be different. There's a lot of niggas that might take that meal, man. You run into one of those high-powered sugar mamas. You know what I'm saying? Now, you ain't shitting in my dreads, though. I ain't about to see him be trying to get no shit out my dreads. I'm just cracking up and having fun, y'all. I'm just cracking up and having fun. I ain't letting no woman shit on my head. But there's a lot of niggas that might let you goddamn take an old stoop over them for that mealy meal. Niggas out here eating bloody pussy for free. You telling me niggas won't let a female shit on them for a meal? And then they'll be in a rap video acting like they got it out the mud?
You know, have sexual relations with the third person in this threesome, and that this was humiliating. So these are some really graphic.
Hold on, it say why my man went to the bathroom. So the nigga shitted on her and then went to the bathroom. How you, hold on, let me slide back a little bit, because they scrolled through that. They don't want to show the embarrassing shit. Oh, let's go back 5 seconds. Zappa, my man, is extremely deprived of threesome. He commanded her to continue pleasuring his friend while shit was running down her back, in her hair and down her back, while my man went to the bathroom.
The third person in this threesome, and that this was
why he went to the bathroom to
humiliating. So these are.
So they don't want to show what the rest of it say. I got to go pull up this paperwork my damn self. We gonna come back to this story. I'm gonna go pull up that damn paperwork. Cause I want to see what happened after he shitted on her. Then he went to the bathroom.
Some really
nigga, you supposed to go to the bathroom first. But he was that nigga. Hey, this man probably had about 3 bathrooms, but decided to shit on her head. Nasty ass motherfucker.
Graphic, kind of disturbing claims. Talk to me a little bit about that and why your client continued to engage in all of this.
Right. That's the proper question to ask. Why did you continue to engage in this? Because if you can come to the law right now and say that this man raped me, this man sexually assaulted me. And we're not talking about a criminal case right here, y'all. We're just talking about a lawsuit. If you're going to say somebody R-worded you, that means you need to be going to the police. You need to be going to the police. But here, you are here for money. If this man forced you to have sex with other men, sexually assaulted you, abused you, you should have went to the law first and then the lawsuit. So we're starting to see a period where people are going straight to the lawsuit. Straight to the lawsuit. Oh, he beat me. He raped me. He shitted on me. I just want some money, and that'll make it all better. I don't want to see him locked up. So you don't care if it happens to another woman. You just want your money.
Well, there is...
Oh, nah, bitch, you went to fidgeting too much. She asked her why she kept doing that. This bitch went to doing the Harlem Shake. She a freak, too. This one of those, she's a freak. I can see the freak in her face right now. She got to go talk to a freak to have a freak defending her.
A thing called trauma bonding that...
Trauma bonding? What? What? There's a thing called trauma bonding. So when you want a trauma bond, let a nigga shit on you. Let's bond our trauma. Man, stop it. I can admire a lawyer because a lawyer will go find bullshit from anywhere. Trauma bonding. She blamed this on trauma bonding.
People that haven't studied it, and I have just read articles about it. I'm no psychologist or something.
Well, you need to shut the fuck up about it. Because she's talking about, well, you know, I just learned about this trauma bonding. Yeah, you just learned about this when you need to make an excuse why a bitch allowed to be shitted on. And then wait a little bit longer, then say, I don't want to get shitted on no more. When it really was Vince McMahon that didn't want to shit on you no more. They had done did everything possible to you, and he was ready to throw you away. Now you want your money when they're ready to throw you away.
Psychiatrist, but an attorney. But she literally felt caged and imprisoned by Vince McMahon. And the escalation of the degrading things that happened to her, it's important for it to come out. These are facts, and these are allegations that we hope to prove to be true.
Hold on, these are facts, but these are allegations. You can't use those two things in the same sentence. I'm not a lawyer, but you can't say these are facts and then say these are allegations. They can only be one or the other. You can't say, okay, it's a fact that he shitted on her head, but this is an allegation that he shitted on her head. Hold on, which one is it? Which one is it? A fact is backed by the evidence. Do you have a picture of her with the shit in her hair, the shit running down her back while she's sucking another nigga dick? Do you have pictures of him squatting over her head while she's sucking another nigga dick and he's shitting on her? Do you have pictures of Vince McMahon with two dildos in the hand talking about, yeah, I'm Hulk Hogan and I'm Triple H and we gonna fight? And he fighting with the dildos, shoving 3 dildos in this bitch. Cause I believe this dude has some weird shit in his head. Because he put in that text that he wanted to see her with 3 big black dicks inside of her at one time. Think about how painful that gotta be. And he probably ain't give a fuck. Bitch, I pay you good money. Take it all. Take this shit. Take it all.
True, and they are true. So
what does Janelle Grant hope to accomplish with this lawsuit?
Duh. She want to accomplish being the next Casey, whatever her name is. She want to accomplish being a millionaire. Because when she came into this situation, when she showed up at that man's door talking about she needed a job, that bitch ain't had 2 pennies to rub together. So by letting dudes run the train on her and shit on her, taking all these lavish trips, they say that this dude was giving her $15,000 what that shit, gift cards for you know, Bloomingdale's and all these expensive places. He was giving her all kind of jewelry. You know, she got money. She got to go on all kind of lavish trips. He took her to Dubai, where she probably got shitted on in Dubai too. She was living the high life. Now when he cut her off, she don't get to live the high life no more. She can't go back to a regular life. How she gonna go back to a 2-bedroom apartment knowing she done been shitted on? Cause she gonna start thinking, damn, I done did all that shit, but she done blew all the money at the same time. So she be like, damn, I ain't got nothing to show for of a man shitting on me. Me getting ran through. 3 black dicks ran up in me. I ain't got nothing to show for it. So now she want her money on her own.
You know, she had signed the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement. It was supposed to be paid about $2 million over the course of a couple of years. So what does she want?
What she probably did is when she got that first million, she probably fucked that million up because she was expecting the rest of the money to come in. Then when she realized the rest of the money ain't come in, she was like, oh shit, I done fucked up.
Want out of this suit specifically?
She wants her life back. She wants
her life back. She can't go back in time and take that shit off of her. She got her life back. She wants her life back. Okay, get your life back, bitch. Go back to being broke. If she want her life back, does she want to go back to being broke? Go back to goddamn knocking on everybody's door in this building until somebody pay your rent. Cause like I say, if she lived in the same building as Vince McMahon, I can't afford to live in the same building as a Vince McMahon. The average person can't afford to live in the same building as Vince McMahon. So you was living in some high means type of property, high means condos. You probably paying $5,000-$10,000 a month. You probably was already a prostitute. Said she didn't want to take his shit no more. Literally.
Ownership of her story. She wants to help other victims.
She don't want to help no fucking other victims. Cut the fucking cap. She want ownership of her story. You do own that shit. Literally. You got ownership of the woman of being shitted on. You own that. She want to be able to write books. She want everybody to feel sorry for her because we can't look at this woman the same no more. We can't look at you the same no more. You can't be looked at as a victim, as a woman that was sucking dick getting shitted on. That's not a victim.
This is relatively close in time. 2019 when this unfolded, 2020. And her hope is to help other victims, if there are other victims, to come forward because she had the courage.
If there are other shitheads that want to come forward, this is the best time to come forward.
And the presence of mind to finally get this done and come forward.
What is she up to right now? You know, obviously she's not working for WWE and
the bitch wasn't working before she got to WWE. So the bitch right back looking for another dick to jump on right now. Salute just saying, AKA See Me Rock, AKA Big Dirt.
It's McMahon anymore. That employment ended. So has she been able to find other gainful employment? I mean, what is she doing right now?
The bitch didn't have a job. She was just fucking sucking and getting shitted on. Why y'all trying to act like this bitch was a valuable employee? She didn't have a job.
Well, what happened to her and what we allege left her physically and mentally absolutely destroyed. So
how is she physically destroyed? Them wrestling niggas fucked that bitch to death. They put that bitch in a wheelchair probably. And she fucking big goddamn muscle bound nigga. Them niggas will try to break her motherfucking neck. Oh shit, Queen, that's the kind of loving you want, ain't it? Them wrestling niggas. A lot of y'all ladies like them big ass niggas, man. Now she physically destroyed. Them niggas physically tore that ass up. Putting 3 dicks in her at a time, they fucked her up. She physically fucked up. Can't no nigga get in that pussy now. Niggas fall right in that pussy now. Shit. Niggas start eating the pussy and just fall in that bitch. There's 4 other niggas in that bitch. Hey, damn, bruh. How long you been in here, man? Shit. I been in here about 2 weeks. I be trying to crawl out of this shit, but this bitch be wet as a motherfucker. I keep sliding back down. Every time I try to get out, there's another nigga coming down. Oh, shit. There's another nigga coming down. Deep sea. All right, I apologize, checkmate. You right. I don't want to make light of domestic violence. I mean, not domestic violence, but sexual assault. I just don't think she's been sexually assaulted. She signed up for this.
She is trying to recover, and she believes this is the first step. Filing this lawsuit took such tremendous.
The first way to get your pride and your dignity back is having some zeros in your bank account. I feel you. Yeah. She's just trying to get her life back, you know, plus $2 million.
And courage from her. She was in an extremely vulnerable position when she first encountered Vince McMahon.
Now, why does that become an excuse? She was in an extremely vulnerable position when she came in the encounter with him. You mean she was broke and living outside her means? Her parents died. My parents died. I ain't out here getting shitted on. I've been broke. I ain't gonna knock on nobody's door and say I want a job, and if the job that you got for me is sucking dick and getting shitted on and getting fucked by whoever you want me to get fucked by, I'm so down and out. That's what I'm gonna do. That woman is fine enough to go find her husband that'll take care of her. Oh, I lost my home when my parents died. I lost it in bankruptcy. Okay, bitch, go to the strip club. Shit. Get on a dating site. You can sell pussy individually. I ain't mad at you. But you chose to go, deal with this man. You knew what he was on. The first time that man brought out a dildo and say, I'm going to name this dildo Shawn Michaels. This dildo is named The Undertaker. We got The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Versus Hulk Hogan. Nigga, you got you knew some shit was too strange right then. Abort mission. Quit your job. You could have ran off with the bag immediately. The man gave you 16 bands out the gate.
Her parents had passed. She was the primary caregiver for her parents. So
she pulled up to the man for employment. He said, your job is to sexually satisfy me any way possible. Your job is to keep this a secret. Your job is to pretend that you at work so I can funnel you money through the company. But your sole job is to keep my balls empty and whatever else I tell you to do. That's your job. So now, here your dumb ass lawyer up here talking about, well, she tried to do her best to stay professional and do the best job she can. Well, bitch, however, like, if you let a nigga shit on you because that's what he want to do, Why you sucking dick? Because that's what he want to see. Then, bitch, you're doing the best job possible. I agree. You was doing a great job. You was a great slut. Oh, she read that fine print, coffee table.
Under the most devastating and sexually depraved circumstances.
One of the other claims.
Hold up. This woman made a freak sound like a damn sure a fucking professional. Like, she did the best job of being a fucking dick gobbler as possible. That's why I said she had to go find a freak to defend her. This woman ain't fooling me. This woman here is a freak. I ain't lying. There might be a sex tape out with her. Because probably in her 20s, she was probably
to conduct herself.
To look at her. She ain't bad looking. Imagine how she looked in her early 20s. Shit. Yeah, she done been booked.
Tried to be the best possible employee for the WWE that she could be under the most devastating and sexually depraved circumstances.
But you took the job. You could have declined the job. Like, she could have declined the job. When she went to that man's house and he had those boxes on and he was rubbing up on her and telling her literally, your job is going to be sex. Your job is going to be fucking, sucking. Bitch, I got a whole bunch of motherfucking lined up. You need a job, you need money, you're going to get everything you wish for, but we going to get all our fantasies out of you. You were a 40-year-old woman at the time. You was not this little naive young girl, just lost her parents, and she don't know what to do. No, that wasn't you. Your parents died when you was 40. You should have been on your damn feet already. You shouldn't have to be goddamn going to a man and accepting a job as a sex slave. Now you're mad because you was a sex slave.
One of the other claims that she makes that's pretty disturbing. I mean, it's all pretty disturbing.
Nah, Sarah. This all started in 2019. Today, this woman is 44 years old. She was a fully grown woman. Fully developed. Mind fully developed. They're trying to make the justification, because she was a caretaker to her parents and they lost everything through bankruptcy as far as their house. So when her parents died, she was in a bind. She was in a vulnerable place. A 40-year-old woman now. So she took the job under desperation. But she took the job under full recognition that she was going to be a sex slave. Now you're getting trafficked. Well, bitch, my bitch is everybody bitch if you a hoe. It ain't no fun if your homies can't have none when you're paying for pussy. If I'm paying high price for pussy, I might not want to fuck you right now. I might let my brother fuck you. I might let my cousin fuck you. And if they want to goddamn pay me for the services or whatever, I already paid for this. Shit. That's like me already paying for food and my brothers and my homeboys hungry. Hey, y'all want something to eat? Go ahead and get you something to eat. I already paid for it. If you sell yourself as a product, you can't be mad at somebody for using you as a product, as an item. You're not a person. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's call a thing a thing.
If you ask me, is that in 2021, she claims that Vince McMahon and this John Laurinaitis,
Now, John Laurinaitis, they about to start speaking more of him because I know y'all thinking that, okay, yeah, y'all wondering how many people that she got passed around. She got passed around to all the superstars in the WWE at the time. When a nigga get finished fighting and all that shit, and a nigga tired, she the bitch that just go through every motherfucking locker room, and either give a nigga some pussy or some head. Vince McMahon was a great employer. I ain't gonna lie when it come to the men. Hey, Vince McMahon the kind of boss that send a hoe around to suck everybody dick before and after the match if you need it. If that's what's gonna get you out here to perform, he gonna send you a bitch. She ain't the only bitch. I guarantee you, she is not the only hoe that Vince McMahon uses to, you know what I'm saying, keep these dudes in line. It's a painful job. These niggas are throwing themselves around. These niggas are, you know, slamming themselves on mats. They on the road. All this shit. They ain't got time to go out and go look for pussy. He don't got time for them to be getting all these charges, getting in trouble in strip clubs, all that shit. Vince McMahon bring the pussy to them. He probably got about 5 bitches, 10 bitches in rotation. They come in your office. Hello, Mr. Leonidas. I'm just coming to check if you need your dick sucked. Yeah, man. I can't figure out this damn math problem. I got all this shit going on. Yeah, let me go ahead and take a 10. Hey, I'm about to take my 15-minute blowjob break. All right, sir. Okay. All right, yeah. That nigga just got bitches walking around the office that give niggas 15-minute blowjob breaks. I ain't lying. Because in the paperwork, it say that he was calling it breakfast. He was sending her to Mr. Leonidas' house in the morning before he left the hotel to come to work. Her to go over there and fuck him in the morning. When he was trying to get Brock Lesnar to come back to the WWE to be the face of it, he put in his contract, yeah, and you got this bitch here too. She lick ass, he just wanted to make sure this bitch knew, hey, you gonna take the lowest of the lowest. You gonna be getting shitted on, you gonna be licking ass, you gonna be sucking toes, anything that these dudes need you to do so they can perform. He passed her around to the ring announcer. Yeah, nigga, whatever you need. She lost her job. She got fired. Now she bitter. Sound like somebody we know. Y'all know how it is when some people lose their job and they just can't give it up. And they start goddamn doing the most. It happens, y'all. It happens.
If I butchered that name, cornered her in a conference room and they both had sex with her. And they're saying things like no means yes and take it B word.
Yeah.
So she's saying that they cornered her in the office and they're saying no means yes and hey bitch this and that. After so much fucking and role playing and shitting on the bitch, I believe they probably looked at her as they can pretty much give every one of their fantasies. They probably told her to act like a woman that didn't want it or act like a fucking, like they taking it or something like that. So she might be telling the truth, but she might be only telling half the truth. We can't believe you at this point, man. I'm just saying. I want to believe, I want to be protective of women that are in vulnerable situations. But ma'am, when you sign up to be a sex slave, to live out the fantasies of some dudes, you can't come with the bullshit now. If that dude fantasy is the act like he's fucking taking some pussy from a woman and shit, and you been down with it, you been letting them choke you, piss on you, shit on you, I guarantee you she ain't telling everything that happened. The next bitch that's gonna come out gonna say a nigga pissed in my mouth, pissed in my face. It gotta get more and more despicable every time that somebody come out with this bullshit. You signed up to be a sex slave. Now if you was like Casey, I understand Casey's situation. She signed up to be a singer. And then she thought it'd be beneficial to, slang some pussy on the side. And then, it got too far. I get her situation. And even when she tried to move on, it got crazy. But it's not like this woman trying to move on or something like that. She just pissed that she got $1 million and she wanted 3 and her payment stopped. She wasn't going to say shit until that payment stopped. But you made $1 million in one lump sum plus all the gifts. Ma'am, you was heavily compensated for your pussy. There's a lot of bitches selling a lot of pussy these days and fucking a lot more dudes, and they ain't seen $1 million yet. It's a bitch flying to Dubai right now, about to go get shitted on, and she ain't about to make a meal for it. And she can't come back after she done took the little 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand. And after she done spun it, want to come over here and tell us, oh, I got sexually assaulted. I didn't know that me flying over to Dubai to meet Prince Uncle Pa, and he said that I was the shit. I thought he said I was the shit. I didn't hear him say he gonna shit on me. But I got over there. I didn't want to get stuck over there, and I already had I had the 100 mil in my hand. So I felt so pressured to sit down and lay down, take a deep breath. After the man talked to me about shitting on me for 3 hours, I felt pressured into it. Now we gotta cut this shit out. That man ain't just pop off and like, we in the middle of the threesome, I'm about to shit on you. No, that man told you weeks in advance. He told you before y'all even got into that threesome. Yeah, tonight, I'm feeling shitty tonight. I want to shit on you tonight, bitch. Yeah, bitch. They were probably talking to her like shit. I'ma shit on you tonight, you fucking slut. Imagine how these white men talk to her. And she trying to act like all this shit, just like she was just like they was a couple or some shit.
And that she's claiming other people in the office knew about this. So I'm kind of stunned.
Bitch, you ain't stunned. Cut the cap. She's saying other people in the office knew about it. Everybody know who the hoe is in the office. Everybody talking about other people, and other people say that they knew about this and nobody said anything. I'm kind of stunned. Bitch, stop lying. It's a bitch in your office right now. There's a bitch at that studio right now that everybody knows she fucking. She the pass around. But y'all see how uncomfortable this bitch lawyer is? Hey, I can tell she a freak, bro. I'm telling you. She over here trying to defend this shit with a tight locked jaw. She the freak of the motherfucking lawyer firm, probably, in my opinion. I don't want to get sued or nothing. This is a lawyer. She is. She might be the freak of what of her goddamn lawyer firm. She might be the bitch that goddamn, like, okay, shit. That's the bitch that's, you know, when we having these long nights, go get chewed up. You know what I mean? It's like that sometimes.
By that, I mean, was this like an office? Was this like just a known thing? I mean, was everybody just like, yeah, that's kind of what?
Just like that chick that worked in that police station, remember? That chick, that white chick that was working in the police station, she was topping off everybody. She was married, going home every day. Hey, baby, yeah, you know, just playing the whole married life, getting rammed in the closet, getting rammed everywhere around the police station around all these men. All this masculinity around her, she working long hours. And her fantasies are running crazy. I don't want my woman working around men all day, every day. Her hormones, just natural instincts gonna kick in sometimes, shit. That's just like a man working around all women all day. Nigga, you gonna wanna fuck eventually. Yo, man, you might love your man, you might love your woman, but if you working around these motherfuckers all day, you gonna see something attractive. Man or woman, that's just how we built. Man or woman, if you a woman and you work in an atmosphere with fucking 50 men, 20 men, 10 men, them niggas gonna wear your ass down eventually. One of them niggas gonna wear your ass down eventually. I ain't lying. Same thing with a man around women all day. One of them women gonna wear your ass down if you're attractive. If you're attractive. Now, that might not apply to old bunky nose, fucked up ass nigga or even, but shit, even the most fucked up woman, a nigga gonna hit. Somebody gonna wear you down.
What goes on around here? I mean, what's going on with it, all of this stuff? This is really, really disturbing.
It is disturbing. What happened to her is disturbing. And I believe it was in Laurinaitis' office that they locked. I believe that. But
so you telling me you show up to this man's house every morning to do your job, and that's fuck or suck this man's dick, right? That's what she described. That's what she said. I'm not making this up. The Laurinaitis dude. Remember, her job was to show up to this man's house every day to give him sexual pleasure. The same thing with Vince McMahon. You came and literally accepted the job to be his sexual pleasure. Now, they both got you locked in a room where both of them been fucking you every day, every other day, and your sole job is to be the sex toy of the WWE, the WWE hoe. Now, they took it. How can we believe that? How can we believe that? Now all they doing is living out their fantasy. They want to fuck in front of each other. It's not enough for them to say, okay, you can fuck this bitch whenever you need to. Now they need to fuck in front of each other. That's their fantasy.
Yes, she was sexually assaulted, we are claiming, in the WWE headquarters, under the nose of...
That's what she's calling it. She was sexy. I don't like this wordplay. She was sexually assaulted by two dudes that she's fucking, that she's paid to fuck. She's fucking her employers. But her job is literally to fuck. Yeah, she agreed to the job position as a prostitute. Now you're saying my prostitution was too harsh. What? You did everything you was told to do. I said, send me videos. You sent me videos. I said, go fuck this employer. I mean, this guy. From the very beginning, you could have set your stand and say, no, I only agreed to only fuck you. Then she might have would have had a case. Then I could say, if this guy came in here and y'all ran a train on her in the office and she only agreed to only fuck you, then I would say, yes, that's an assault. Just because she's agreed to be a paid prostitute to you, that don't mean she's agreeing to be a paid prostitute to others. I still respect the game within the game. You get what I'm saying? But that was not the case. Because this man sent you to go have sex with another man at his house or at his suite or at his hotel room, and you continuously went and did it every day consistently as a job. So you telling me it's not part of the job if we both want to fuck you in the office at WWE? Or are you just trying to use that as a loophole to tie in the corporation so you can force their hand to win your lawsuit? Same way that Cassie did Diddy. She wasn't suing him. She sued his corporation, where he had to step down. And it puts him in a bind. Because the money, the endorsements, everything is at risk.
Of the executives and the employees.
So it's just an open secret in the office, or how was this working? Because
I think
it's horrifying to me to think about this.
It is horrifying. It is horrifying. But Janelle was in just an atmosphere of fear. I think.
Fear? Come on, man. Fear? Really? What part did she fear? Because she applied for the job. You applied for the job of being a slut. That man didn't just pop it up and say, okay, are you willing to have sex with other people? Well, he probably just popped up and said that. But when he told you that, if you said that you agreeing to that, how y'all, oh my God. This Me Too movement, yeah, I agree with Checkmate. This is the worst Me Too movement. This is gonna be the Me Too movement that's gonna make people like, all right, now this shit getting out of hand.
Perhaps some of the employees or many of the employees were in an atmosphere of fear, and that permeated her being, and I think it permeated the office, the entire headquarters.
So does she believe, and do you believe, that she was not the only one, that this was going on potentially with other women who worked?
You damn right. Like I say, Vince McMahon probably had about 10 to 15 bitches that go around and their sole job is to fucking suck. That's why she came and applied for a job that they knew was out there. Remember when at the beginning of the story, you got to read between the lines. They say a friend introduced her to Vince McMahon for a job. I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet my firstborn child that friend was a fucking goddamn slut. She was already a WWE whore. Maybe retired, I don't know. But she was putting her on a high paid job. You want to be one of the WWE hoes? They got to bring some hoes with them on the road. They brought some hoes with them. They bring hoes with them on the road. She's exposing the hoes that the WWE bring on the road to keep all the wrestlers straight. Because they putting on a show every night. They going city to city. You know what I'm saying? So they got to keep some hoes. And she's exposing, you know what I'm saying, of being one of, you know what I'm saying, one of his personal favorites. Oh, it got too rough. Her friend was a recruiter, right? The friend was a recruiter. You came to audition for the job of being one of the toss-arounds. And this is how they're just trying to leak it out, though. No, I was abused now. No, you was a bitch getting shitted on. You one of them Dubai bitches, but you had it sweet. You ain't got to fly to Dubai. That's what our black women got to go fly. The Dubai, the white men want to shit on y'all hoes right over here. They been shitting on they white hoes. They don't give a damn. Shit. You was getting paid handsomely to get shitted on. Literally.
In this company.
Whether they worked in the company or not, yes, the belief is that there are other victims out there, just the way that
they're trying to get the rest of the hoes to do like some kind of whole union or some shit. Like these hoes trying to get like some kind of movement where like they could get some rights and shit. They want to work under the table and be a hoe. Now they won't. They gonna be start asking for benefits and shit in a minute. I ain't lying. I think that's where this shit going at. All these niggas, these rappers, these football players, you know what I'm saying, people that travel a lot, people that got deep pockets and they stay busy and all that. They got wives and kids, but they just need to get their rocks off. Nobody wants to keep trying to go find pussy out there. So, you know what I'm saying, you got these professional hoes, escorts, whatever you want to call them, and they want to keep them in rotation. That's what they do. The rappers do it. the NFL owners do it, the NBA owners do it. It's something that's beyond our comprehension, man. It's above our pay level. I'm just saying. It's beyond our pay level. See, the average Joe, we just don't understand. When Wayne said it ain't tricking if you got it, that's how they look at it. It's just a part, especially when your company paying for it. You give some women that have no skill but sucking dick, and you just throw them in the mix, because that's what he did. He threw her in the mix, everybody working hard and shit, and this bitch don't know what to do and shit. They be like, why you work here? Cuz. What kind of qualification? Everybody know, bitch, you only work here to go fucking suck. That's why they say everybody around the office know. 40-year-old fucking woman, y'all. She was on her last leg, too. On her last leg, but she trying to hit a lick before she get out the game. That's what's going on, y'all. I just figured it out. She 40 years old. She managed to still get in the dough, y'all, at 40 years old. This was her last swing at getting retirement, and she just trying to retire right. She ain't got no future to worry about, none of that shit. She was going all the way hard, my nigga, like, okay, fuck this. She trying to get her retirement bag. Shout out to the bitches trying to get their retirement bag. I ain't lying. I'm a little late right now. She trying to get her motherfucking retirement bag. Hey, man. A meal, though, shawty. You just got a meal for that old dusty pussy, man. Well, shit. She ain't got nothing to lose. She ain't got shit to lose. The most she got to lose is everybody knowing she got shitted on, literally. But it's still some niggas like, baby, I'll take you. Don't worry about it. Hey, you that bitch that got shitted on. It's still gonna be a nigga that gonna marry her. Think about the next nigga that's gonna marry her. How they gonna look at that nigga? I wish I would see the nigga. I wish he would pop up with a nigga talking about this. Hey, we just got married and had 3 kids. Ooh, what? You just married that bitch? Hold on.
I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
No. There will be a nigga standing right beside her, though, because she about to get that bag. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about. Nigga, that $3 million about to come in. I fuck with this old shitty face ass bitch. She already got a meal, boy. Shit, a lot of niggas fuck that shit is talking about. I fuck with her right now. Shit, she got at least a meal. Question of the day: will you fuck with a bitch with a meal, but you find out she had a nigga shit on her face? Would you still date a bitch and she rich? She got a meal in the bank and got 2 more meals coming. She fine as hell too, but you know she done got shitted on by the owner of the WWE or any person, any high powerful billionaire. She let a billionaire shit on her. She could have just not told you though. There's a lot of bitches that have had this happen, and they'll go to the grave with it. But for an extra $2 million, they'll say, fuck that shit. I'm going to get my money, and I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. Wow. Shit got real.
Grooming of Janelle went on. It just indicates that there are a lot of indicators that there may be and probably are other victims out there. And one of Janelle's hopes is that by coming forward, she will give the courage of other victims to come forward too.
That's the dog whistle right there. That's the dog whistle. Hoes unite. WWE hoes unite. We can make a fucking this the time where we can get a union. We can get benefits for our shit. We can get a 401k. We can get dental shit, surgery, all kind of shit. Make them respect us. Give us our own bus, our own soap, all kind of shit.
Does she potentially know of other employees personally, maybe people she had interacted with while she was there who can support her claims or who have had similar experiences?
Well, I bet that's later for trial when we gather all our witnesses. But personally, she does not. But there can be empirical circumstances that she may have encountered that could have indicated that there were other victims. But personally, one-on-one, she doesn't have direct knowledge.
Meaning, bitch, you on an island by yourself. But they want to see what's going to happen with your ass. Because you fucking with these white folk, they going to try to kill your motherfucking ass. You keep fucking with Vince McMahon like you want to. Yeah. You keep fucking with that motherfucker like you want to. Yeah, you going to get this little $3 million. We going to let all this shit calm down and your ass going to get found goddamn somewhere ain't nice. Because that $3 million ain't going to protect you. The shit that he gonna have lined up for you. You see what happened to Stormy Daniels? Trump got Stormy Daniels fucked up. Salute, Carl Belton. Hey, fucking with these folks, they got all these powers, boy. You know, it sound good when it's hot. But shit. She better ask Stormy Daniels what the fuck she got going on right now. Them folks done gassed our ass up. That money a motherfucker. You get your little 2-3 million. But they gonna harass the shit out you and make you spend every damn dime of that bitch. You gonna have to spend every dime of that shit. They ain't playing.
Okay. There was also mention, or you show them, I should say, in the suit, there are these text messages where he's messaging her. This is purportedly Vince McMahon saying, hey, this guy wants to do this. And I'm not going to get into the verbiage. It's not how I talk. It might be.
It's not how I talk. See, this shit's so detailed that they can't even say. They're like, oh, shit. But he's texting her, hey, I got a dude that want to do this and this and that. This is pimp whole conversation. Hey, we got a new wrestler that just came in, you know, going down there, work your magic. And you know what I'm saying? So we can make sure we lock in this contract. Vince McMahon, boy, that sounds like a pimp name. A pimp named Vince McMahon.
Right. Other people talk. But people wanting to have their way with her sexually, she's claiming, that basically he was trafficking her.
See, that's the key word right there. He was trafficking her. He was pimping her. Now, which one sound more scarier? He was trafficking her. He was pimping her. 'Cause that's what I call pimping. But she was a willing participant. A willing participant. She was a willing participant. And she was a grown-ass woman. She 40 years old. Why should it be illegal for a woman decide to do with her body Your body, your choice, right? Shouldn't that go for fucking selling your pussy or not? I believe in your body, your choice. If you want to sell your pussy and use it as a means to make money, I'm not mad at you. That's me personally. Other people might be mad at you, but I'm not mad at you. That was her choice of living. Okay. But now they trying to get benefits for that shit. She a grown ass woman, man. She 40 years old. You fucking shit. Now this is putting mud in the water, in my opinion, when it comes to the Me Too movement.
To other people, like kind of loaning her out, if you will. I don't.
She said loaning her out. How you loan a bitch pussy out? He said they're kind of loaning out. But hey, bro, I'm gonna let you loan this pussy tonight. You gotta bring it back. Oh Lord. Hey, white people, she don't understand the game, my nigga. She don't understand. She said they just kind of loaning her out, like Vince McMahon, like, yeah, go give this person some pussy, go give this person some head. Like, when the details of it, bro, if they go to trial for this shit, Vince McMahon he don't want the details coming out. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But they ain't really exposing nothing but that Vince McMahon was a pimp. He's a pimp. And she's trying to rally up a whole bunch of old bitches. Man, they could go and get bitches from the 80s. It might be some bitches that's going to come back from I guarantee you Vince McMahon about to have bitches coming from the 80s, the 90s. Through this man's whole career, it's about to be, that's the dog whistle that they sending out right now. Hey, all y'all old retired bitches, look. This bitch 40 years old and she got a bag. I know some of y'all young, shit, I know y'all got some stories. If she's successful with this bag. But those NDAs is a motherfucker. So he might have successfully got all them to sign the right ones. But she feeling like the only reason she can do this is because he didn't pay all the money. So he broke the NDA. Oh, say Vince is more worried about Linda and the divorce. True. Cause she gonna get everything, boy. She getting half, boy. Wee. If she could prove this is true, which there's, undeniable evidence, Linda getting half of everything. Well, she probably getting more than half of everything. That motherfucker might die in debt. I don't know now. That motherfucker got some deep pockets. Talking about deep pockets. But no telling, boy. They could touch anybody.
I don't even know if that's the proper term, but that's kind of what it sounds like. And she was like, yeah, next week, or let me rest up, stuff like that. So you have the text messages. Is there other evidence you have to support these claims? Because that's a pretty vivid thing.
Well,
you had the text messages. That's a lot right there. But at the same time, you can do a lot of people can do a lot of things with text messages nowadays. So they got a point. Do you have this nigga on video with 2 motherfucking dildos wrestling them and shit and calling them wrestlers' names? Cause that's some serious shit. That's some serious shit to put on a masculine man. That a nigga are naming dildos after his wrestlers. I mean, do you have on video this man acting like Brock Lesnar while he's fucking you? I don't know. Like, that might be, you're making these kind of claims. For people to be able to believe that type shit, you throwing some Hail Marys out here. Now, we don't look at him the same way we would look at him if he was in the black community. Because if this was P. Diddy right now, Lord have mercy. Who is Brock Lesnar? Brock Lesnar is a wrestler. He been like one of the top wrestlers, superstars, and he was trying to get Brock Lesnar to come back to the WWE. So he was pretty much put this bitch in his contract. Hey, yeah, you got this bitch here that, I'll assign to you if you come back over here. They probably got a catalog. Like when them niggas come and like sign the contract, they probably got a catalog of bitches. And like, pick which bitch you want to goddamn, serve you or whatever. That's why he was saying, like, in a text message, he was like, yeah, I like what I see and all that type of shit. Yeah, that she good. I'll take her in the contract. They get to pick their bitch. This shit is big business. Man, she just waking up the industry. I'm pretty sure the NFL and the NBA, they all scrambling right now. Fucking tying up any loose ends, because they probably got a type of little system going on like this too. You probably can't say nothing even when you retire, even when you get mad at them. You ain't breaking that bro code. Hell nah. Because if you break that bro code, you're going to have every nigga in the NFL wife or every nigga in the NBA wife or any professional sport where they travel on the road and all that, and they keep they traveling bitches with them. They traveling hoes. The payroll hoes. Like now, you might, if you want some, you might get tired of the bitch that they got assigned to you. And they might start, niggas might start going after, going to club trying to find new bitches and shit. But I'm pretty sure they got just bitches on payroll, but they cannot tell that. I ain't lying. They gotta have it. It would be beneficial for them.
Well, we have her firsthand testimony and gathering all the evidence. Are there other text messages out there? Are there? Yes, I think this was just the complaint, but now we are building the pool of evidence that we will present to a jury.
Now, she's saying too, or you say in the lawsuit, and she claims that Vince McMahon told her in January of 2022 that his wife, Linda McMahon, who's a very well-known personality in her own right, found out about this relationship. So it was going to have to end. She was told she had to sign an NDA. She would no longer be working for WWE. You attach the NDA as an exhibit to this lawsuit, and she agreed to not say anything in exchange for being paid $2 million.
See, this is where the problem stood at. She was okay with everything that was going on with her, and everything was in contract. Vince McMahon, only reason this whole shit on the bitch head and goddamn getting her fucked by 3 dudes and all this crazy shit that she signed up for, only reason it came to an end because Vince McMahon's wife found out. Now, she probably knows about how they keep hoes around for the wrestlers and all that. She probably knows about that. But he's not supposed to be participating in that. Nah, he ain't supposed to be cheating and doing all that, especially why it could be collateral for their divorce. She probably don't give a fuck. He probably been doing it for their whole fucking career, whole life. But right now, it's ammo when they got a war going on as far as their legal battle. So, of course, he had to kill that as soon as his wife got whiff of it. And then it gets to the point of now he does what he had to do with probably all the females that his wife got a whiff of. Make them sign an NDA. But as part of that NDA is when you don't complete your payment process, it's null and void. So now you gave that person a down payment of $1 million and you're supposed to be giving them $500,000 every 6 months. But now that you had the drop from the WWE, now she's not getting her payments. So she sees more money by speaking out because now she's not obligated to shut her damn mouth. But at the same time, she gonna make herself look like a complete fool. It's a double-edged sword. Telling the world that this man shitted on you. But you gonna get your $2 million because that was the contract. So I get it. You want to get your $2 million. You looking for your cash out.
What happens with that NDA now?
Well, it was attached to our complaint, so we're trying to invalidate it pursuant to the law.
WWE just signed a big deal with Netflix. Wrestling, of course, is big, big business.
Damn. Boy, she tried to throw a monkey wrench in big business right now. They just signed with Netflix. WWE just collabed with UFC. I ain't really know all this was going on, to be honest. All it takes is a bitch to come out and talk about she got shitted on for us to start paying attention to wrestling again. Ain't that some shit? I might go start watching wrestling again, man. Just knowing that it's some corruption going on in that motherfucker. We thought everything was fake, but it turns out these niggas goddamn, you know what I'm saying? These dudes deserve more recognition because of the type of, you know, athleticism that they display. And yeah, we know it's fake, but we got to give them credit for being good actors and then just enjoy the actors mixed with the real physical ability. Because if you look at it, basketball, football, baseball, all of those are games of actors. A football player, what are they doing? They're catching the ball and they're running and they're acting like they're getting into a zone that you might as well not touch them again once they get in because they ran faster than you. You're acting like you're getting away from somebody to just get to a certain point and acting like that you have some points and that you are better than them. Like it's all acting. If you get what I'm saying. So you got to give them credit for their acting, but still their skill in their athleticism. But Netflix, hey, big business. And she trying to get $2 million. She gonna regret this in a couple of years. Nigga, Cassie got 30 and she want 2. Girl, you should have reached for the stars, but I get it, girl. You know, shit.
Vince McMahon actually stepped down as CEO of WWE back in 2022 after similar allegations were made against him. A spokesperson for McMahon released a statement saying that Janelle Grant's lawsuit is, quote, replete with lies, and he's vowing to defend himself. At the time of this recording, we hadn't heard back on our request for a comment from John Laurinaitis. So, you know, it's the whole thing is really, really creepy. You know, we did get a statement from them from WWE, and it says Mr. McMahon does not control TKO, nor does he oversee the day-to-day operations of WWE. Well, that just happened really in the last year and a half or so. While this matter predates our TKO executive team's tenure at the company, we take Ms. Grant's horrific allegations very seriously and are addressing this matter internally. Have they reached out to you at all? I mean, they're at least acknowledging this, and
like they say, they're gonna handle that shit eternally. Whatever they do, they ain't telling y'all nosy asses. Take that shit to trial. Cause we're hearing about it right now, but they're gonna drag this shit down the line for about 3 more damn years. Yeah. If you think that all of this gonna get settled, you know, next week or something like that, man, please. This girl she'll have a new lawyer by next year. We'll come back but unless there's a P. Diddy moment where he just settle out real quick, so it doesn't get drug out. But they're not gonna drag him out. He's not a nigga. So he gonna be able to drag her ass just like Trump was able to drag Stormy Daniels. Because they gonna report this one time and get the fuck on. That's what white folks do when it's they people. Black people, we gonna dawn on that shit. We gonna make sure them white folks drag your ass. We gonna drag your ass, and we gonna make sure them white folks drag your ass. White folks, they be like, oh, hell nah, put that under the bridge. That's not all of us. Well, it is, but motherfucker, fuck you, unless you can prove it. Unless you can prove it, motherfucker, fuck you. That's not us. And black people, we the same way. I never do that till you get caught red fucking handed. Red fucking handed. Shitting and pissing on bitches.
Okay.
No.
What is your response to their statement?
Well, I believe that we were, at least Janelle was fine with the fact that they did acknowledge that what happened to her was horrific.
You talked a lot in the beginning of our conversation, or you mentioned grooming. And so there's a mention in the lawsuit as well. And it's
they just throwing every fucking possible word that can tug on your emotions out there. Grooming, abuse, rape, assaulted, sexual assaulted, groom, rape, sexual assaulted, all in one damn sentence. Just keyword using, just like, you know what I'm saying, like fear baiting.
pretty lengthy lawsuit that she was given gifts. I mean, she was kind of showered with gifts, cashmere sweaters and spa days and things like that.
Now, let's look at this list of gifts that she was getting. You see the reporter is being, like, I love this reporter. I ain't gonna lie. This is great reporting because she's asking her questions and she's setting her up and she's putting the lawyer kind of on the spot, like, okay, this bitch was getting a whole bunch of shit talking about she was getting assaulted and she's the victim and all this. Look at all this shit she was getting. She wasn't your average hoe. She was an employee. Examples of items received by Miss Grant from McMahon in 2020. So this is when she just got hired, right? The bitch just got hired. She came to the man's office to get hired as a hoe. Now tell me these ain't some good hoe benefits. And you still want 3 more mil? And this was used pussy now. Remember that. This was like 40-year-old pussy at the time. This bitch had that snapback or something. Now, 20,000 towards surgery. Oh yeah. Yeah, they put the pussy back all the way intact. 20,000 towards surgery. Paid directly to the surgeon's office. So she got her titties done, her ass done, all that shit. Pearl diamond, paved lucrate necklace from Better Bridge and man, this shit I can't even read this shit. Greenwich, Connecticut. That sounds like some expensive shit. Some shit that's way out of my budget. Blue cashmere needling Cartiering from Nordstrom. Blueberry check cashmere scarf. Cashmere fur hats. Oh, bitch, you was styling. They was styling you. They had that bitch walking through that bitch in a thong and a motherfucking Burberry motherfucking cashmere scarf and a hat with fucking knee-high boots and shit. After niggas done went out there and beat up their body. Sunglasses, cabinet knit, throw basket, blanket, This bitch was getting flowers and shit delivered to her every other week. They were treating this bitch like a queen. Girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. But this the game. She fucking it up for all the bitches coming behind her. God damn. They were treating you way better than Diddy and R. Kelly bitches. Then she got some more shit in 2021. Let's see what she got in 2021. The first thing I see right here is a BMW.
Looking back on all of this, does she feel like she was...
Oh, hold on. They ain't gonna scroll all the way down, but I see a couple names.
Looking back on all of this, does she just...
Okay, let me see what I can see. Damn, I can't get this shit to move out the way. I see a 2022 BMW 430 XL. Shit. Should we Google that shit? Fuck that shit. We blogging. Why not? Why not? 2022 BMW 430 XL. We gotta see how much this pussy worth. Shit. And this bitch over here wanting more? Yeah, let's just look at some pictures or something real quick. Oh, the price range is 35 to 37,000. So they ain't go too crazy on them. You know what I'm saying? They got a little, you know. Here you go right here. Hold on, let me pull it up. Y'all see it? So I mean, they got a little nice bucket though. Yeah, the bitch got a car too. Nice little bucket. Got the bitch a nice little bucket and she shot out. She shot out for this, y'all. Man, she shot out for this one. You got the bitch a nice little bucket and she's still over there complaining, boy. Hey, black women, y'all selling yourself short. Y'all better take note. These white women don't play with these motherfuckers, boy. Yeah, he just got me a little $33,000 car. What else she got? Hold on, let me see. Is there any more like that? 2020 review price. Let's see. They got the black jank. Yeah, that nice little bucket. They put the little bitch in a nice little bucket. This one here, shit, this one. Oh, this the X5. This the X5. I about to say this one's 61. So they could have got a little upgrade. They got her the low class Benz. Boy, Vince McMahon. Hey, pimpin'. I got you, pimp. I got you. So, other than the 2022 BMW 430 XL, $5,000 gift certificate at Lanfear Spa. So she had a $5,000 gift certificate to a spa. Oh yeah, bitch! All that goddamn fucking and all. At least they ain't like fucking the bitch and sending her home with bubblegum and popcorn. Like they send they hoes to the spas and shit. Yeah, bitch, get your throat loose. You know what I'm saying? Let your shit draw back up. Go get you a massage and all that shit. They don't just pound you and don't let you get straight too. Gold and diamond paid paperclip necklace. So she got another necklace.
Does she feel like she was, I don't know. She obviously feels, it said psychological torture.
Yeah.
Psychological torture. Bitch, you ain't getting no, bitch, you wasn't no psychological torture. Bitch, you were loving every moment of that goddamn. You was really on some porno shit. This is a porno star trying to sue, trying to say her porno career like was psychological torture. You went and signed up for the job, now it's psychological torture. You knew that when you seen them 78-year-old balls. What else up here? You gotta read some of the shit that they don't read. Them motherfuckers don't be reading the good part. Let's see what else they got in this screen. Why they only trying to highlight certain parts. And why she came to understand that McMahon expected the physical relationship to continue as part of her employment. Right. Bitch, that's why you got hired. This is a bitch trying to get mad at you, trying to take away pussy, and her pussy is the part of the employment. How does that work? You came to me for a job to sell pussy. How you gonna not want to sell pussy no more? Or give me pussy or fuck? That's what you got paid. That's what you get paid to do. That's crazy. Expected a physical relationship part of employment. She had no idea how Sir did it become, nor how psychological torture and physical violence would leave her feeling helpless. But we haven't heard about him punching her or choking her out or, abusing her. She just saying like she might be start bleeding or feeling some type of way after, they done had their encounters. I mean, if his imagination or his sex talk on the phone is he want you to have 3 black dicks in you at one time, I can only imagine what he actually tried to do to your motherfucking ass. Especially if he willing to shit on your head while you pleasing another person. Cause that takes some really close proximity, whatever that word is. That takes some really close shit going on. So I can only imagine what that man actually tried. But we never heard of any abuse as far as like him punching you in your face. The Diddy shit, we hearing shit about him punching and kicking and choking the bitch out, all kind of crazy shit like that. And getting jealous because she moving on and, she tried to cut him loose or whatever. And the nigga still blowing niggas' cars up and shit. So that's different. But this man say, go on, bitch. They hey, you out of here. Go on. We're going to give you $1 million to get the fuck on. Now you want to come back and muddy the water from the real bitches that's really been, sexually trafficked. If that's what y'all want to call it. Or just say trafficking is pimping. That way I won't feel some type of way about saying trafficking.
And abuse. I mean, does she feel like...
Oh, let me read some more of this shit. So she felt helpless, isolated, and trapped. In March 2020, McMahon began sharing sexually explicit photographs in the video Grant, including pornographic content he recorded. So, pretty much, okay, you his side bitch. He's sharing, videos of you probably playing in your pussy, doing whatever he tell you to do or whatever. That's what men do. If you ain't a old lady, don't record it if you don't want it out there. With other men inside and outside the company, including with members of a television production tech team. God damn, boy. As a man, I ain't gonna lie. You probably love Vince McMahon as an employer. You probably will work your ass off working for WWE. I don't care if you was the motherfucking janitor, my nigga. Vince McMahon probably was getting the janitor blowjobs. He was like that dream employer for a man. If you work with WWE, like on the road with them, one thing you probably ain't have to worry about. You probably ain't get paid too much. One thing you ain't worry about is getting your rocks off. Vince McMahon took care of his people from that angle. Now, as far as the money, I heard a lot of people complain about the money.
Like she was just...
How long did he own that corporation? You talking about the wrestling corporation? He done kind of went through a couple of them, but Vince McMahon been around as far as like an owner since like the 80s. Probably a little earlier than that, but I know at least the 80s.
Just targeted and preyed upon because of her situation. She couldn't find work.
Saying she was preyed upon, and I think she's just baiting her. She don't really mean what she's saying right now. But let's just entertain the argument that she was preyed upon. How can you be preyed upon when you come knocking on my door talking about you need a job? You know that I'm a billionaire. I didn't come knocking on your door saying, hey, you want to sell that pussy? You came to my door saying, hey, I'm trying to sell this pussy. Or you came for a job, quote and unquote. And I asked you, what are your qualifications? And you showed your qualifications. You auditioned. Because we got to get into detail of who came with that the information of somebody knew Vince McMahon and y'all stayed in the same building and you went to go see if you can get a job from him. You're not a wrestler, ma'am. What kind of job did you think you was going to get? What's good, Nick Lee? If you wasn't a wrestler, why are you trying to go talk to Vince McMahon? What kind of job did you feel like you was going to get? You want to work in the t-shirt shop? That wasn't enough because you staying in the same building that he stay in. So you need some money. When you came to him, you knew the type of job that you knew that you wanted was going to be extraordinary. It wasn't going to be, hey, let me work on the website, on the WWE website. You're not a computer tech. You're not a wardrobe. You're not a wardrobe lady. You're not a makeup artist. You're not a rain girl. Right. Right, Lawrence. Don't change the fact of the stuff she was trying to do. You know, you're not an accountant. You're not a promoter. You don't know how to use goddamn you don't know how to hold a camera. It's plenty of shit. You telling me in the whole building of WWE, all the fucking jobs in that big ass corporation in the WWE, she came looking for a job. And out of everything that she could have possibly did, her job was to go towards the sexual part because she needed a job. She was at a vulnerable time. She wasn't thinking right. Wow. But I think this the host is really just baiting the lawyer. She don't really believe this bullshit. Because she wouldn't have pointed out all the lavish gifts and stuff. You got to read between the lines, but they're trying not to offend them.
She meets this guy who's very powerful, and things unfold from there.
Right. She was targeted and preyed upon, and
she was targeted and preyed upon. I'm gonna slide that back, but you see how the host is kind of baiting her in. She's kind of like, yeah, let me point out what she's saying. She got physically abused, but she was running up a bag. But pretty much she knew that she was fucking all kind of people. She know that this man is married. All this crazy stuff. And now you want to make her the victim because she didn't get her $2 million after she done, lived this lavish life.
Torture and abuse. I mean, does she feel like she was just targeted and preyed upon?
But to say that she was targeted and preyed upon, that's like, come on now, you're doing too much. Not when you went to this man's room. This man didn't come to if he came to your room, yes, we could say she was targeted. If she already worked at WWE as a regular employee, like maybe a crew staff or something, I'm pretty sure they just got a staff crew where they just fucking wash towels and shit. Bitch, you could have worked in a laundry room if you needed a job. So come on now. If you were just like a staff worker and then he just kept passing by, ooh, damn girl, you fine. Shit, what up? You want to come to my office? You going to lose your job as the motherfucking towel girl if you don't goddamn come and let me shit on you. I ain't getting over that shit part. Yeah, you could be, you gonna lose your towel job if you don't let me shit on you. I can see if it was that type of situation. But you literally came to this man place where this man was minding his business. He probably had some bitches in his apartment, probably didn't, no telling. But one of his bitches told him he got another bitch, and she was being, she was a recruiter, as we, allegedly, as we think, in our opinion. And you went in and you auditioned. I want to see what you had on when you went for that goddamn. Who goes to somebody's house for an interview? Who goes to somebody's house for an interview? And then when you get to that person's house for the interview, and that motherfucker open the door and he in his boxers, what you think you about to interview? That's just like going to a strip club for a job and thinking that the when you go in there that you ain't gonna have to get naked for the person that's interviewed. Hey, get butt naked. You're like, what? Hold on, I'm not getting naked for you. Motherfucker, how you want me to hire you if I don't know what your fucking body look like? Bitch, you was going for an interview of being a hoe. Yeah, get your old ass in here. Let me see what that old ass head looking like. You done got your body done, all that shit? You been around the corner a couple of times? What are you willing to do, man? I'm willing to do anything, Mr. McMahon. So, if I tell you, I just fucking, I ate some prunes and some collard greens and some corn on the cob. And, I've been having a problem with some bowel movements. So I took a laxative today. And I know I got like 3 bathrooms. But how about I just take a shit on your head while you suck my homeboy dick? How about that? Would you, if I told you to do that, would you be willing to do it? I'll do anything. WWE for life. All right, let me give you another scenario. How about I want to piss on you, take a shit on you, let my homeboy piss on you, take a shit on you, and make you run around the room and goddamn saying Yankee Doodle while flapping like a bird and doing the butterfly. Would you be willing to do that? I'll do anything. I'm in a bind. I'm in a bind, Vince. I'm in a bind. You're hired. When can you start? I can start right now. All right. And that's how it went. She got the job.
On because of her situation.
Hey, and them bitches be knowing what they signing up for. Remember the bitch was saying with R. Kelly? R. Kelly was making bitches bark like dogs and shit. P. Diddy making bitches goddamn, you know what I'm saying, order niggas and shit. Order up niggas he like. Like, I mean, shit. I ain't making this shit up. This is what they report.
Situation. She couldn't find work. She meets this guy who's very powerful, and things unfold from there.
Right. She was targeted.
She can't find work. They need to be more specific when they say somebody can't find work. You can find work, but when you staying in the same building that Vince McMahon staying in, I think that's a lie, man. I think that's cap. Oh, she met him because they stayed in the same apartment building. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bitch, you don't stay near no billionaire. She just happened to run across him in the apartment building. Like that nigga stay in. Fuck no. You don't just happen to run into this nigga at no motherfucking. Y'all stay in the same building and shit. That's how they claim that they met. A friend in the building. Nah, bitch. You brought your homeless ass over there, and goddamn, your homegirl put a word in that you was willing to get shitted on, and bam. I ain't just blaming the females, I'm just blaming this female. In certain situations. I ain't saying these niggas should have these goddamn mindsets. They fucked up, just as fucked up, but it gotta be accountability on both sides.
And preyed upon. And she, as I mentioned before, she was in a very vulnerable position, and Vince McMahon took advantage of that. And
man, she wasn't in no goddamn vulnerable position where she wanted to get shitted on. She could have drew the line. That man ain't just come out of nowhere and shit on her. Nah. And he probably filmed that shit. He probably be selling that shit goddamn in the black market right now.
And then took it a million steps further in the sexual torture, the degradation, the push-pull of trauma bonding, all occurred to her. And she's still, to this day, trying to process what happened to her.
The push-pull or trauma bonding. Baby, let me help you with your trauma. Take a shit on her. They help her with her trauma bonding. Man, boy. We in the last days, y'all. We in the last days. When trauma bonding becomes shitting on people. Oh, I ain't defending nobody. Don't get it fucked up. I ain't defending him or her. I'm talking from outside looking in. Saying all these motherfuckers are weird. Her and him. The fucking lawyer that had to even fucking put in her head to try to defend this bullshit. The motherfuckers that gotta try to act like that gotta stay in place not to really tell their opinion on live air. That's the beautiful thing about being a small YouTuber. You can just, give reckless opinions without being criticized too much.
She literally could not get out of bed. She had any personal grooming.
She literally couldn't get out of bed. I bet you couldn't after them niggas was dicking you down to every goddamn chance they got. You getting ran through by the whole WWE. Them niggas was dragging your stupid ass. Them niggas got every penny out of your motherfucking ass. But these bitches, hey, y'all bitches better start following the WWE bus. Fuck them rappers and shit.
She's not really eating. It's really taken a toll. Besides the physical.
Oh, she was eating, but she wasn't eating food. Yeah, we get into the details. He probably shitted in that bitch's mouth and all type of shit. Tell me he shitted in her hair. Well, I stopped there.
Injuries she'd suffered. It's going to be a lot.
Nigga power bombing that pussy. Bitch, what you thought when you was gonna be fucking all these wrestlers? These niggas gonna be bamming your motherfucking ass. Niggas dumping dick in your ass. Blue. And niggas choke slamming the shit out this hoe. Clotheslining this hoe, all kind of shit. Putting there in a motherfucking full Nessa and shit. Hell yeah, you gonna have some bruises.
Long process, but hopefully yesterday by filing the suit is her first step in the healing process.
And you told me that there's something that Janelle wanted you to read on her behalf. She has a statement. Could you tell us what it says?
Oh Lord, she got a statement. Let's hear this statement.
that she hopes any doors of secrecy have been blown off their hinges and that fresh air fills the headquarters. And she hopes those at the company, past and present, who fear speaking out about harm is a thing of the past. She wishes everyone peace.
And Callis, attorney for Janelle Green.
Niggas tombstone in that pussy. Oh shit, man. Hey man, these wrestlers and these women that are making these bags, they ain't about to come to your rescue, man. You about to be on the island by yourself, in my opinion. Because you fucking up the bag. They ain't about to fuck up their bag because you want to goddamn, now all of a sudden you don't want to be a hoe, a high class hoe no more. You wasn't saying shit. You had a car out the deal. You had, jewelry. You was going on shopping sprees. You was getting massages. You was getting all the benefits of being, of the lifestyle. You was getting power bomb. Niggas was power bombing dick in you. You know what I'm saying? And now you're trying to act like you didn't enjoy every minute of it because you was a 40-year-old woman when you decide to sign the contract to get power bombed every night by 5 different wrestlers. That was just what you signed up for. Now you was abused. You muddy in the water for the real Me Too movement. So that's my opinion about that. We'll see how that story progresses. I'm pretty sure most stuff gonna come out. But like I say, the white community ain't gonna pound on this like the black community would pound on if it was a member of our community, because we seem to act like we give a damn when we really don't. We just like the destruction of it, because we really don't give a damn. Not like how we be acting. But when it happens to them, they're like, fuck that. He providing jobs. Nigga, he with the kind of allegations that he got right now, that ain't gonna do nothing but boost the popularity of the WWE. People ain't boycotting shit. A lot of people feel like, hell, those females don't even supposed to even be, out there like that unless they wrestling. If it was a story about him harassing a wrestler or whatever, which I think there is, I don't think it stops right here at this story. So I don't want to speak too fast about it, because I believe there was another wrestler, Logan something, that I seen, and he was saying that they were pretty much powerballing his girlfriend, but he probably was simping, and he probably didn't realize that she signed the contract to get tombstoned in every night. So he didn't realize that that was her position, and but he was the guy to confront her. I mean, to hold her tight and every night after she done got ran through a couple of times. So I mean, hey, they say it's some deep dark secrets. We don't know. We only can speculate and go off of what this paperwork say and what's on YouTube and any other social media network. And with that being said, man, Wick Made 912, man, I'm going to get out y'all area. I appreciate everybody that came through, rock with me. We had a good time tonight. We heard about Vince McMahon and his favorite quote to that young lady.
Can I put my balls in your jaw? Your jaw. Balls in your jaws.
It got a real detail, but it was something that we must know. I was keeping my ears to the streets, and I figured this was something that we probably just have some fun with, crack some jokes about. You never know who to believe in these stories, so you just got to let them pan out. But we're going to get up out of here, man. I guess we're going to have to miss out on Hitman tonight, or if I do Hitman tonight, it's going to be a very short Hitman series, but I guess that's possible. I don't know. I haven't eaten yet, so we'll see. What's good? Checking your boo. Go check the replay. We about to get up out of here. But salute to Sarah Mae West, El Humbre, Perpetual Learner, Lovelace, Unity. Salute to Carl Belton, David Johnson, Monica Hollins, Lala H, Joshua Hawkins, Laura King, Sister T, Lawrence, salute to you, brother. Salute to all the newcomers, man. I see you. I appreciate you. Salute to Nick Lee. Salute Third Eye, Chocolate Candy Lady, Steel J, K2O, Too Smart. I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. I know I didn't get to get everybody, but much love to y'all. Knock knock, salute. All the new faces, salute to you. But we gonna get up out of here. Oh, Iceberg, salute. Mika, salute Mika. But yeah, we gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute Mom Boss Mayo. And I'm still using her son music as the soundtracks, man, to the channel, man, because I really like his music. So we're gonna roll out of here with some of that dope.
Man, I hate when a nigga sneak diss me. Making paper, don't check for no bitch tweet. And they said I wouldn't make it, well, we'll see. I can meet her with 3 agents this week. Gotta shoot her my 7 for PG. Off the court, he gon' hop out the backseat. Mother cousin, but you call him Big G. And he hawking you down like a track me. Make 1,000 and double, of course, yeah. And I still haven't jumped off the Porsche, yeah. All this money look like an endorsement. German cool, but I still want a Porsche, yeah. Let it loose, hold the wheel, all them horses. Empty tank like I stayed on my Porsche. Fill the drink, double cup on some more shit. Niggas came up from killers and convicts. Wicked brain, cause I stay on my John Wick. Nonchalant, so I stay on my calm shit. Puff the blunt, make a hit, drop some bomb shit. Bunch of bitches be talking that Tom shit. In the trenches, nigga, in the slums with it. But you know, got a killer that come with it. Bro, my money be silly, no funny shit. It be sunny, still come on my bummy shit. Life is bingo, you might have a bad day. My amigos be bougie that way. Money talk, I'm in love with the cash bay. So that mean only do what the cash say. Ain't no title, the fuck, she my lady friend. And then God, we trust Benjamin Franklin. You forgot we been up, bro, you late again. I just dropped a whole dub and got paid again. Doing this, doing that, it's okay, wanna be me. German Hellcat, so it's packing a demon. Touch on my, never mind, keep a secret. I speak in racks, that's the class I'm a being. Watching my back, cause these shadows be scheming. Can't touch my back, need a ladder to reach it. You looking sad, want some cash, I can teach you. Are you just mad, I don't sound like a feature. Doing this, doing that, it's okay, wanna be me. German Hellcat, so it's packing a demon. Touch on my, never mind, keep a secret. I speak in racks, that's the class I'm a being. Watching my back, cause these shadows be scheming. Can't touch my back, need a ladder to reach it. You looking sad, want some cash, I can teach you. Are you just mad, I don't sound like a feature. I be making a ring when I stick in the ding. It be like if a nigga had phone sex. Scary movie, she screaming inside of my bed like I'm tight roping, making a thong wet. He a molding is instantly active. Code word is instant, cause we gon' get at ya. Niggas get pinched up, we fuck with St. Patrick. Just put your bitch up, cause she want me kidnap her. A whole lot of roaches and money, no trouble. Take over your song, they forget you the rapper. Just make him the feature. We finna go platinum. Low baddie got great facial features and back. And I'm clowning these niggas, they hate when I'm laughing. I'm bound to just dive in this bait, get the splashing. Might act like I'm late, nigga, knowing what happened. I scope out the hate and I know who be capping. I know what to do, you hand me that tool. We just gonna hope it don't gotta be used. I'm smoking with tunes, just keeping my cool. Some niggas be Mickey, I keep my skull too. She said I was rude, that's just how I move. I think you just used to a regular dude. I really be cool, now she feeling the mood. I skip to the plot, after that we conclude. Doing this, doing that, it's okay, wanna be me. German Hellcat, so it's packing a demon. Touch on my, never mind, keep a secret. I speak in racks, that's the class I'm a being. Watching my back, cause these shadows be scheming. Can't touch my back, need a ladder to reach it. You looking sad, want some cash, I can teach you. Are you just mad, I don't sound like a feature. Doing this, doing that, it's okay, wanna be me. German Hellcat, so it's packing a demon. Touch on my, never mind, keep a secret. I speak in racks, that's the class I'm a being. Watching my back, cause these shadows be scheming. Can't touch my back, need a ladder to reach it. You looking sad, want some cash, I can teach you. Are you just mad, I don't sound like a feature.